everybody. So we're back again for some more new games. This time we're playing Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, the sequel to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, which I played about a year ago. About over a year ago. If you're looking for a VOD for this, unfortunately this before I recorded my VOD, so unfortunate, but we still got the memories of it. Yeah, this game actually takes place about a year after Aria of Sorrow, so we will do a little catch up, I think. By the way, this beautiful PS intro, like it's 144p quality. Oh my god, it's so great. I love this terrible quality on the DS intros. Oh my god, that was great. That was amazing. What a good start. But yeah, once again, Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. I forget if this is the first or second Castlevania DS game. I believe it is this game, and then Portrait of Ruin, and then Order of Ecclesia, I believe. But anyways, let's get started. We have oops. We have a few modes here. I guess I could show you have wireless mode. I think you could trade souls with people, you know, which I guess is cute. And you have versus mode. I actually don't know what versus mode is like, but there's versus mode. Let's see, you got sound. You have enemy. I actually forgot what enemy set mode was. Oh, let's play this instead. Oh, I need save data. Oops. Well, whatever. All right, I forgot what that is. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. It's been like forever since I even like ran through this game. I don't think I've ever even like beat this game in completion. I have like a lot of memories of this, and I know like a lot of stuff about it, but I'm not sure if I like ever did like what would you say, like a congruent like playthrough of this and whatnot. But I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't like I don't remember like lots and lots. I remember like the endings and whatnot. So this is like truly blind, but since I forgot everything, it's like a very blurry. We'll call it, instead of a blind playthrough, we'll call it like a blurry playthrough. I remember pieces of this. I remember pieces of this. That's basically the extent of it. Anyways, but we're gonna get started. We will. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I had like a test save, but we'll get rid of that. And anyways, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I guess I'll go and say this is the sequel to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow for the Game Boy Advance. These games are not like insanely plot heavy, so I wouldn't really stress that much about spoilers, but technically this is the sequel to the first game starring Soma Cruz, so if by any chance you stumbled across here, I wouldn't really say like a spoiler warning or anything. Technically it's spoiler warning for the first game, but it's not really a very like story heavy game. Not very like a story driven experience, considering that most of the plots of the games are like Dracula dies, you know. So not too much to worry about there, but I did want to throw that warning out. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. So this technically tells you the plot twist of Aria of Sorrow, but it's not a huge deal. So if it's your first time, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the ride. And anyways, yeah, I have my setup. So I have the we are currently looking at the top screen, and then I have the touch screen in the corner. No stream avatars as I usually do. For this, it just doesn't really work with the layout, but we'll go ahead and get started. I've done enough rambling. Let's get started. This is the second game featuring Soma Cruz. Ever since the solar eclipse of 2035, my life has never been the same. It was then that I realized that I, Soma Cruz, and the rebirth of Dracula, it was in his castle that I learned the truth, that I possessed the power to seize the souls of my enemies. That evil power almost engulfed me, when my friends pulled me from the brink. About a year has passed since then, and I thought my troubles were over. But yeah, now we are here. So like as a mini recap, this takes place after Aria of Sorrow. We discovered that Soma Cruz, a like 17 or 18-year-old Japanese high schooler, entered Castlevania previously in Aria of Sorrow. By no mere coincidence, because through the events of Aria of Sorrow, we found out that Soma was actually the reincarnation of Dracula. We learned that in 1999, the Belmont clan finally defeated Dracula, and that as a last-ditch effort, they sealed Dracula in the solar eclipse, which is kind of a badass way to take Dracula out. But then the soul of Dracula actually reincarnated into Soma Cruz. Soma almost became Dracula once again, but that was stored in the previous game. And that's pretty much all the recap we gotta do. We're gonna run into some familiar characters from the previous game, but otherwise we're just here. So we have actually our girlfriend Mina. She's like a shrine maiden, I believe, and also a high schooler. She's our bestie, you know. So we're out here with Mina. Also, yeah, I do want to point out real quick, I promise the rambling will end soon. But yeah, this game kind of has like a very slightly different art style than some of the this is like kind of when the Castlevania games art style starts shifting a little bit. Like the sprites, you know, are a lot more like a anime-esque instead of the sort of gothic sprites that we had in the previous games. But there's still a lot of very good sprite work in these games, so no need to worry about that. But otherwise, a little bit different, but not too bad. I don't think. Some people don't like the change, but it's not too drastic or nothing. Anyways, here's Mina. Are you serious? Yeah, and that's when Hammer decided to. Wait, Soma, can I ask you something? Yeah, of course, Mina. What's wrong? It's been a year since it all happened, hasn't it? Yeah, just about. And what was it called? You know, the ability to use the power of monsters? You mean the power of dominance? Speaking of dominance, hey! Greetings, salutations, pasta sauce. Nice to see you here. We are here playing another Castlevania game. We're playing Dawn of Sorrow. This is the second game featuring Soma Cruz, who's probably my favorite Castlevania protagonist, besides maybe like Richter. But we just started, so we're gonna have some fun times. Although nothing bad's happening. We're just out here in the beautiful city, the beautiful cityscape of Japan. So nothing bad's gonna happen. We're just out here with our girlfriend. We're having a great time. Yes, many greetings, pasta sauce. Very appreciative that you pulled through, even if just for a little bit of Castlevania. Castlevania games are always near and dear to my heart, so it's always a fun time to play through these. And I hope you're doing very well on this afternoon. Hope everything is going well. Hope you can kick back and relax a little bit with this. Anyways, yeah, let's get through this. I lost him when we escaped Dracula's castle, remember? I know, but it's just that I get this terrible feeling inside. This is just perfect because today I finished watching the Castlevania show on Netflix. Yeah, I really love that Castlevania show, the Castlevania show with the Castlevania anime with 4 seasons. Yeah, based on mainly Castlevania 3. Yeah, I really like the Castlevania Netflix, and I heard they're making a new one, right? They're making like a new like spin-off sequel very soon with Richter and Maria. Yeah, and maybe it'll have Alucard. Probably will have Alucard. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I was so excited that I had to phrase it. I had to make sure I phrase it correctly. Yeah, I think they announced it somewhat recently. I think there's gonna be like a sequel series with Richter based on like a Rondo of Blood, which is very cool. Richter's also near and dear to my heart, so I'm looking forward to that one a lot. But I really like the Netflix show as well with Trevor and whatnot, based on Castlevania 3. Although I think the Castlevania games have a lot of like lore and characters to work with that makes it very fun. So looking forward to that. But what timing, right? Yeah, I just finished that. Well, hope you enjoyed it a lot. It's probably nothing. Look, don't worry, okay? This past year I haven't been able to use any of the powers I gained. And lady that just teleported in like Mega Man. You're Soma Cruz, aren't you? Yeah. And you are? You may call me Celia. But not for long. Come forth, my servants. Oh, hell nah. What? Mina, get back! Damn it, of all the worst. Soma, you back off too. Mr. Aricado! Genya Aricado, the Guardian? You shall not interfere. Yes, here's the return of Genya Aricado. Aricado. Let that name roll around your tongue a little bit. Barrier! Quick, Soma, use this! a little knife, alright. Now we have the means to fight. So we have typical Castlevania controls. We can attack, we can do our typical backdash, and the main mechanic of the Soma Cruz games is that Soma has the ability to establish dominion over the enemy souls. So every enemy in this game has the ability to give you a unique soul that gives you a new ability. So we defeated the skeleton, so we managed to get its soul. So now we have skeleton, throw bones, bullet type, tactical soul. Press up and Y to use, and this consumes our entry gauge. It's kind of like the axe from the other Castlevania games. And we have Armor Knight now. Attack with a spinning spear. Guardian type, tactical soul. Press R to use. So this is like a little, we hold R and we get this attack. I'm gonna back off here. Not gonna be too bad since it's just the first little guys. And of course we have the famous backdash. Funny backdash that doing like a spam for movement and whatnot. I'll show it off a little bit later, but it's also very good for canceling like end lag on your moves and make you very safe as well. Normally we have a little bit of end lag even on the knight, but we attack and then backdash. We can kind of cancel that lag with the knight. And then we got another soul, Golem, Race Strength, Enchant type. So these there's 3 different types of souls. Enchant type we just equip, and it's just a passive ability on us. And that should be it. Soma Cruz, I shall see your demise, and that is certain, using whatever means. Oh. She does like the Naga laugh. Wait! Save your energy. You won't catch her now. Damn it! Soma, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. But that power, it returned. Arakato, what's going on? The power didn't return. It was always with you. You just never had a need for it since you fled the castle. And that set free all the souls that you had gained dominance over. You mean I couldn't use the power because I was never in any danger? Okay, random teleporting lady wants to fight you for real. Yeah, now we in danger for sure. Anyway, who was that woman? She seemed to know you. Celia Fortner. She's the priestess of a new and rapidly growing cult. Oh, look at the cult just out here. Whoops. Music is a bit loud. Alright, I'll make a little adjust. Thank you for letting me know. I can make an adjust, no problem. I turned down the audio a little bit. It changed a little bit when there's dialogue, so and there's not gonna be music for a little bit, but let me know if that's any better. And thank you for letting me know. We suspected she was up to something, so we've been keeping tabs on her. Well, why would someone like that come after Soma? They want to resurrect the Lord of Darkness, like some sought to do with Dracula. I guess they don't like the fact that I didn't become the Lord of Darkness. Not only that, they intend to create a new Lord by eliminating you. Eliminating? It's good now? Hey, thank you very much, Pasta. Let me know if it's still bad, if it, at any point I don't have any problems fixing it. But Soma, you don't need to get any more involved with this. Let us deal with it. Well, we got attacked and Arakato basically just said, you know, that sucks, but we'll deal with it, you know. That woman. She said she would see my demise. Soma. Several days later. So the cult's base is here. so Soma got attacked and Arakato said, nah, we'll deal with it. And then like several days later, like Soma like found out their sniffed out like their cult's HQ, I guess. Hammer's info wasn't so iffy after all. You doubted my word? So here's Hammer. He was the shopkeep in the previous game that abandoned the army just to sell stuff to a teenager, or in Castlevania. Hammer, what are you doing here? What, are you dense? Who told you about this place? Wait, it was me. Well, yeah, but hey, you got your mind on doing something wicked, huh? I want in, buddy. And hey, what happened to that pretty little lady? You remember, right? You mean Yoko? She's not coming. In fact, I haven't told a soul. It's cold busting time, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's just time to, you know, overthrow a cult, you know. And in Castlevania, too. Huh? She ain't coming. Why not? Oh man. Well, since I'm here, I better make the best of it. I guess I'm back in business and you're my customer. Hammer, look, I'm saying this for your own good. You really should leave. Someone's like, yeah, get out of here, man. Can't do that, I'm afraid. I know when someone's in trouble, and I'm not just gonna leave you here. Okay, I appreciate it. I'll scope out the area and find a spot to set up shop. See you around. Alright, thanks, Hammer. Man, why wouldn't you just tell her about this? Alright, man. Sorry, Hammer. Someone got nothing to say about that. Oh no, so we got our very funny backdash. Normally like this. I think one of the strategies, like, yeah, you dash cancel, you crouch cancel it over and over, but I think there's better movement like later on, but that's still a useful tool. Yeah, so once again we have an attack, we have jump. Only one jump right now. Oops. Like 1 damage. And we killed like 1 bat, and we didn't get the soul, but then we killed another. Every unique like species of enemies has its own drop rate. So this is kind of like the unique thing about the Soma Cruz games. Like you will kill a lot of enemies, and it's kind of random whether you will get their soul or not. So on repeat playthroughs, you kind of have to get used to different souls that you acquire, because if you like certain souls, you can grind for them, but otherwise you're just gonna have to make do with whatever you get, which is I think is a pretty neat little thing. But anyways, we have one more soul to work with, so we can actually go in here and switch our. Oops, actually, I think it's right here. We can switch our abilities. So we have Skeleton as our bullet soul. We have Armor Knights and that. Dang, music's still pretty loud. Hey, no problem. I'll go ahead and turn it down a little bit. No big, I can do a little bit of an adjust. Let me check audio levels real quick. Let me see. Alright, I turned it down a little bit. I hope that's still good. If it's still not too loud, let me know. I don't have any problem fixing it. I'd love to fix it at the beginning. Alright, can you clear now? Awesome. Right there. Thank you very much, Foxtrot. I really do appreciate it. Audio is always a headache, as it is. As it is known. Anyways, like I was talking about, we can go ahead and equip some stuff. So we picked up, instead of Armor Knight, now we have Bat. We still don't have anything. So we have like Bullet Souls for attacks, Guardian for abilities, and Enchant for passives. Now we have, instead of that spinning attack, now we have a bat, a little cute bat that follows us around. And I believe if we, instead of pressing Y, we press A, we have like a super attack that we can do, which drains quite a bit of MP, but it is what it is. And of course, as a staple of the Castlevania series, starting with like Symphony of the Night, we have like a RPG element, so you notice every time we beat an enemy we get experience, and we level up and we have different stats to worry about: attack, defense, strength, I believe like condition, which is like defense, intelligence, which is like for certain types of attacks, and luck. Luck is actually for our drop rate, which we actually want to have a good luck so we can have a better luck with the drop rate of the enemies. And of course, just like real life, our status is good with good in all caps. Turn off our bat for now to get some MP. Also, Soma just runs like this, by the way, with like the little aura like on him. That's just like a passive thing that always happens. So that's how I run in real life too. I leave like a full blue after image of myself. That guy was kind of bullying me, that Mike Wazowski guy. I love body witches, don't we all? And we just go around, and we also want to collect money, because Hammer did set up shop, and we can use money to buy goods and services. And we have the short sword. Of course, we can also have different weapons as well. And Soma just runs different. And actually something I forgot to mention. So something very funny about this game. The game doesn't tell you about this, but you actually have an incentive for having Aria of Sorrow. So this is the Nintendo DS, which has like the GBA slot at the bottom. I actually have Aria of Sorrow inside the GBA slot of the DS right now. So by starting the game with the previous game, Aria of Sorrow, inside, you actually get some rewards for this. One of these is you get an accessory, the rare ring, a ring that raises the appearance of rare items. So we just get this ring for free just by having the previous game in the DS right now. This increases like drop rate. We can get this later, but the game just gives this to us for free, so why not have it? And there's a few more things you get. Only 2 more things. You start the game with these potions. You have this meat strip. The game gives you the meat strip, which I don't know why it does. It restores 29 health. And it also gives you this, which is pretty funny. It gives you spoiled milk. Its expiration date is from 3 years ago. Aria of Sorrow came out like about in 2003, and this game came out about 3 years later. So they give you milk from the release date of Aria of Sorrow, which is very funny. By the way, Dawn of Sorrow abbreviates to DS, which is very funny. Anyways, real cool looking boss door. Except we're pushed away this time. The seal, the magic seal is needed. Interesting. Soma just built different. And here's a save room in typical Castlevania fashion. So we go in here to heal up our HP and our MP, and we can save. Which we are going to need to save because, oops, I just accidentally used my super, so I'm just gonna go back in here and I get my MP back. We're gonna need to save because some boss fights are pretty tricky. This isn't like a super brutal game, but boss fights are definitely tricky and you should not feel bad about dying to them. Some antique milk, got a lot of history to it, yeah, for real. Unlike wine, does not improve with the years. There we go. So we got like an axe knight and just cleared them out. Ooh, we got zombies, so summon zombies. Gonna give a look. So now we got little pet zombies with us, with their little blue denim shorts. We just send infinite zombies to your bidding, or not infinite, I guess 2. You get like 2 at a time. No, we want to have an army to dead, but you know, we don't want to be excessive about it, you know. We got the big guys thing. Use fangs to tear foes. This one's pretty fun if I remember correctly. So we're already gonna switch off of the zombies, and we're gonna get ward, and we get like a little cool little wolf attack. And of course, like every enemy in the game, including bosses, will give us unique abilities. So worth it to go around and beat up a lot of guys to try and get lucky. Hey, we see some familiar characters. Huh? Those 2. Soma doing the surprise Pikachu. Oh, Soma! So here's Yoko, and here's Julius. Yoko is part of the Belnatis clan, which is a clan of mages that goes through the Castlevania series. The most famous one being Sypha from Castlevania 3. And here's Julius Belmont. He is since this game is set in 2035, I guess 2036 now. Julius is the last Belmont, and we found out he is the one who actually finally defeated Dracula. So Dracula is dead, and we reincarnated from Dracula. Yoko, Julius, what are you 2 doing here? Funny you should ask that. We got wind of this cult from a tip by Arikado. I'm investigating with Mr. Belmont. I'm sure you remember him, the hunter. Soma, please understand. The darkness draws you in. I have no choice but to destroy you. Yes, I know. Indeed, yes, indeed, for sure. Then there is no reason for you to be here. That's right, you're only putting yourself in danger. That Celia woman. Not only was she after me, and she tried to harm Mina, too. I'm not gonna stop until I find her. You're determined, I see. Then I have nothing more to say. Wait, Julius, how can you just say that? I'll be going now. Wait a second, I'm coming too. No, Yoko, you stay. We'll need a contact here just in case. Hey, wait, you can't just... Oh, he can. Indeed he can. Bye, Julius. Men, they're so selfish. Spin in truth, Yoko. Oh, so true, Yoko. Oh, Yoko's very funny. I bet you have no intention of going home either. Someone just sitting there like that one image that's like, Yoko, you're tweet, you're tweet, sad face. Julia just out, yeah, Julia's dipped. Well, Soma, feeling out of place here. Fine then. Here, take this. You get Magic Seal 1. And this is? Magic Seal. Magic Seal? The cult leader appears to create gates that draw the power of darkness. Monsters exposed to that power are said to be invincible. So how am I supposed to destroy them? That's where this Magic Seal comes in. Want to practice using it? Okay, so here's where I need to explain something really quickly. So Magic Seals are... I need to explain something. Magic Seals are a new mechanic that is only in this game. Magic Seals exist because this is when the DS was brand new, and obviously, because the DS was brand new, you had to have touch controls. You needed to have touch controls. It was the hip new thing. Everyone loves touch controls. Everyone loves touchscreen controls. So there's this very dumb mechanic in the game where you have to draw, every time you beat a boss, you have to very quickly draw a magic seal in order to defeat the boss. Now, here's what it looks like. Good, now watch closely. Draw a figure exactly as shown. That's what it looks like. It's just a V this time. But later on it gets really tricky. You have to draw like these really like complex like shapes. However, I'm gonna be honest, I'm playing a version of this game where I don't have to do this. I basically have a version of this game where the touch controls are not implemented. I do not have to worry about the touch screen at all in this game, which makes it much better for this format. So I am not gonna have to do this. So Yoko's gonna be like, okay, now you try it. Good, that's it. Just don't forget how you did that. So Yoko's like, well, here you go, try it. Good, you did it, even though we didn't do it. So I basically just have a special version where I don't have to do the touch thing, because if you fail to do this against the bosses when you kill them, they like regain like a little bit of their health, and you have to like kill them again, and then keep trying it again. That's just not very fun. It's not fun, so I just got rid of it, you know, so it's much better this way, just trust me. It's not very fun. We'll still have to like find the magic seals anyway, but it is what it is. Of course there's something to do with touch controls. Yep, it was hip, it was back in the day, everyone was doing touch controls, you know. Technically we do touch controls every day on our smartphones, you know. The same thing. Hell yeah, technology baby, yes sir, we're out here with technology. That's how it works. We have technology, we have the means to be better people. Oh, one more thing. You can practice drawing a magic seal anytime. No thank you, Yoko. I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna do it. If you're not sure how to do it, you should definitely practice. Got it. The magic seal activates on its own when it's needed. Give it a try and see. Okay now. Let's go, Soma. Huh? Go where? The dead end here. Only Julius could get in from somewhere like this. We should go back and find a different way in. Alright, if we have to. No shelter from the rain and wind here either. Will you escort me? Sure, of course. Thanks. Let's go. Auto seals, the pinnacle of modern Castlevania games, yeah. Luckily these never come back in any game ever again because they realize that, wait, this is not very fun. Yes, here's magic seals. I'm not gonna do magic seals. It's just I think usually like you see people play on speedrun this game or something, they usually just don't do this, or they have like a category for it or something. Just it's just fun to not do it. So luckily, good thing it's an option. And we have a library. I'm just gonna go through here real quick. We can like free up a little bit. There's like Dracula, obviously the main antagonist. In 1999, he was finally defeated for good. Here's Soma Cruz, the rebirth of Dracula. He has the power to dominate the souls of monsters. Here's Mina, her girlfriend, Soma's lifelong friend and the sole daughter of the Hakuba Shrine Priest. A year earlier, she and Soma got trapped within Dracula's castle. So yeah, it was in a solar eclipse, which is very insane. Here's Julius Belmont. He is the last of the Belmont clan. He lost his memory when he defeated Dracula in 1999, and only regained it during last year's incident. He now assists the church in their undertakings. Here's Genya Arikado. Arikado, let that name. I said who he is in when I played Aria of Sorrow, that was so long ago. I think it might be a little obvious who he is, but not quite, you know. Shrouded in mystery, his true identity is known, but his to a handful of people. Although he is strikingly beautiful, his cold and detached demeanor makes him difficult to approach. Ah, interesting. Here's Yoko, witch belonging to the church, an expert at secretly disposing dark beings that threaten humans. He is descendant of a clan that helped defeat Dracula in 1476. I believe that's the Castlevania 3 incident with Trevor and Sypha. She is friendly and nosy, long acquainted with the Hakuba. She's like an older sister to Mina. Here's Hammer, now a merchant. He retired from the military. Let's go! Out of the military. Let's go! While he looks rough and resolute, he's actually aimless and irresponsible. Oh, he's kind of like me. He acts as an information broker through a shady business connection. He is hopelessly in love with Yoko. Oh wow. Interesting description. Very. I don't know like quite to which character that's synced up to, but that could go for any character here. Here's the Battle 1999, where Julius defeated Dracula. They need to make a game of 1999, by the way. The cult. All we know is that they're ran by someone called Celia. Rather than revering a Dark Lord, it believes in its presence and reveres God out of fear of the Dark Lord. Oh yeah, here's Graham, like the main antagonist of the bad guy. I mean, the main antagonist of the last game. He was born at the same exact time as Dracula's downfall in 1999. He was defeated by Soma. It was his failed attempt, however, that gave Celia the idea of creating a new Dark Lord. Honestly, all of them, yeah, they're all very, very interesting. They're just like little details, and they get like gameplay mechanics, yeah. The last year's battle was Aria of Sorrow. Unfortunately, I don't have the VODs for that, but Aria of Sorrow is probably like my favorite Castlevania game. But still, this game's quite fun as well. Nice to have a little sequel. And of course, I still love like the sprite work in these games. Very like gothic and creepy, but very well made in a way. Of course, we got lucky and we got all the drops for these enemies, so we can still get drops again. But there's really no point in getting dupes. There is a point to getting dupes, but not an insane enough like big reason. So we won't worry about it. We just want like one of each. This door looks like you'll need a magic seal right away. So here's the magic seal we're supposed to draw when we beat the boss. Most likely you need a magic seal to finish off the monster in here. Just be calm and focused. I'll be waiting here. No problem. Alright, so here we go. First boss of the game. Oh, those are two big swords. Kind of like Ramifal. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Also, we can't use our super attack in midair as well, so we gotta be careful. We also can't dodge in midair. Ooh, damn. Did not time that well enough. Actually, we should have our little bat on so we can. Our bat just kind of does a little bit of DPS. Not very good, honestly, but yeah, he's cute. You know, he puts in effort. You know, he tries. You know. He should have to work on time. We do have healing items if we need them. I kind of want to avoid using healing items if I can, but we do have some potions if we need them. Ah, I thought I could outrun that. I can take like one more hit without. Ooh, the one. All right, I'll use an item. So you have healing items. Feels bad to use a healing item on the first try, but it is what it is. Oh, you know what? Did I equip my? Hold on. Did I equip my big sword? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. And of course, different weapons have different. I haven't dodged a single attack. All right. So there's where the seal appears. If you beat the boss, you have to draw a seal right when it shows up, like it did just then. If you don't draw the seal, he regains like 5 or 10% of his health and you gotta try again. It's honestly just it's not a fun mechanic. The one bad mechanic of the game, so whatever, I took it out, you know, it is what it is. And we got flying armor, reduce the speed of falling. Almost like we're gliding. Not a pretty clumsy boss fight, but you did it. only barely, Yoko. I only barely did it, but you know, I tried. Using magic seals as a piece of cake. You're so true, Soma. Yeah, I used it so easily. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Don't be too sure. That magic seal won't be useful forever. What do you mean? They will probably prepare new and more complex patterns for magic seals. Yeah, that's true. But not to worry. They'll have the magic seal patterns hidden somewhere. If they don't, the gate to the dark side will be useless. I get it. Don't keep holding you up as my escort anymore. I can manage now. You sure? In that case, I'll be going now. Oh, there is one more thing, though. Julius may have some new information, so come see me if you're close by. And Soma, please don't do anything reckless. Count on it. You take care too, Yoko. Yeah, Yoko did quite a bit for us in the last game, so we're grateful to her. And we pick up like a red orb, and that fully heals us. We talk to Yoko. Soma, please don't do anything reckless. Same dialogue. The first boss, it's fine, just to warm up. Yeah, that's true, just to warm up, you know. That boss is a lot easier than I made it look. You just like when he does like the little 2 swords, you just have to jump. That's it. But I mean, I don't think it's like an insanely hard game. But I don't think you should feel bad for like losing to bosses or anything. It's still a tricky game. I don't think it's for better or worse. I think it's a game where it gets easier as you progress. Almost to too large of a degree, but we'll get there. We're still gonna have a good challenge. I still like these games. Let me make sure Yoko's not here. Oh yeah, and of course we have as we beat that boss, you usually get a very useful soul. So we have flying armor, reduce the speed of falling. Now we hold R. Now we got this cool little guy, cool big guy that follows us, and he reduces our falling speed. So now we can cross chasms that we could not cross before. Like this one, yeah, we can't make this jump no matter what we do. But if we have flying armor on, now we make it no problem. And now we have another weapon, the Claymore. So we have a lot of different weapons in this game. They all have different stats and they fight differently. So we have the Claymore. It's a very big hitbox, but we're very laggy after it. We have to be very careful how we use this. We can't move at all. Like I'm gonna hold to the left. I can't move until someone like gets rid of the sword. But we can do we can cancel this with a dash. So you can actually cancel attacks before they even come out if you're like really scared. But that's a pretty fun mechanic, like throwing out attacks and then like backing off as you do it. Also trying to start attacks in midair. It's we can't move while we do attacks, but if we short hop, and kind of like we still have that air mobility. And here's another weapon actually right off the bat. We have Spear. A standard spear, a little less attack, but a very good range on it. Ooh, poke that little guy out of the air. Can't quite make that yet though, no matter what I do. I think I'll actually go for the Claymore. I like the big like arc we do around our bodies. I don't even know who that guy was. I just deleted him instantly. And of course, in the nature of Castlevania games, since Symphony of the Night. Ooh, the table attack me. Imagine going to IKEA and all the table and furniture hit you. Oh, now we have the mace. And in very typical Castlevania fashion, we like to get new abilities because they let us backtrack to old areas. Now we have the mace. Oh, this is really slow. It's very active and very slow. So you also get to kind of personalize yourself. You can kind of go for different weapons. I'm gonna go for a Claymore because even though it's 1 hit point less, it's a little bit less laggy than that one. I don't quite like that one. Oh, money! Let's go. We love money here. Even though we live in Japan, we collect dollars. It's just yen dollars, you know. Money is money, you know. By the way, why can't I like ever go to the bank and ask them to give me like money in like a comically oversized bag with a dollar sign on it, you know? Nah, that needs to really be a thing nowadays. So we haven't been getting the soul drop for those purple guys because ironically, some of the more common enemies have a bit of a harder drop rate because you fight them so commonly. So you might actually like ooh, a nice little. Oh, the bounce on this thing. I thought I could beat this car up like it's a Street Fighter 2. I think it would be better to earn dollars in Japan. That's true. Yeah, like the value of the yen has been going down a little bit. Oh, hi Soma. You're going to act as Julius' contact here? Yes, there was no one living here, so I thought it'd be okay. Oh, that rough-looking guy is right across from me. What was his name again? Hammer? Yes, that's it. What is he doing here? No! She don't even remember Hammer. He came to help me. Honestly, you didn't ask him to come, did you, Soma? Of course I didn't. I'm sure you wouldn't. It was too dangerous for him to be here. Can't you tell him to leave, Soma? I told him already, he wouldn't budge. Besides, it's hopeless now. Someone's like, the situation's over, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Yoko, I can't do it. Especially after someone who's not supposed to be here showed up. Huh? Well, if he wouldn't listen to you, I suppose it is hopeless. By the way, I gained a new ability. New ability? What? So the power of dominance lets you control the souls of monsters, right? Right. So I thought I could use magic to draw the monster souls out and use them. You mean release the souls? Something like that. Of course I would need your cooperation, Soma. Oh no, yeah. No, luckily they got a decent enough friendship. Poor Hammer, yeah, definitely in the friend zone. Although, I feel like, you know what, I kind of take it back. I feel like friends with being generous at this point. More, they're like the acquaintance zone, you know? And it's not something that's easy to do. So how do you plan to use those free souls? Well, I can fuse the free souls with a weapon, thus creating a new weapon. The souls you use will be lost, though. Can you even do that? That's rather rude of you to ask. I may not look the part, but I am considered an exceptional spellcaster. Yeah, we saw Saifa in that anime, obviously. Very exceptional spellcaster. Just tell me if you need something, I'll prove it to you. Okay then. Oh, and by applying my ability, I might be able to reduce the souls used. I'm not sure if you'll need it, but just keep that in mind. Got it. So, may I help you with anything today? So here's like a weapon crafting, basically. We can craft weapons, free the soul. Use the soul to be freed, so you can like get rid of souls, which I'm not gonna do that quite yet. We want to hold on to our souls. I think this is for like dupes though. I think we do like that, just to show it off. I don't think there's a point to that yet. Man, we can like fuse things. So we have a spear. We can get rid of our armor knight. We're not using that, so we can like fuse that, and that will actually increase the stats on it, I believe. Now we created Partisan, and we can do this. We need a needle, something called needles, to fuse it with the mace. And we have different weapons: punch, sword, great sword, rapier, polearm, axe, hammer, katana. Also, they don't say it, but there's also guns in this game. Since it's 2036, I know you can get guns. They're actually not that good, but they're pretty funny weapons because they're just like full range pistols that you can shoot over and over. I believe one of the weapons you can get in this game is actually like a rocket launcher or something like that, which is pretty funny to have like a Castlevania game when you're so used to seeing like characters like Simon and Richter, you know. We'll go ahead and fuse our claymore. Let's improve it here. We created the falchion. Yo, I love Mart swords. I remember the guns of Aria of Sorrow. Yeah, they had like guns. No way there's an RPG. Yeah, I think it's like at the very, very end of the game, but I think there's an RPG. I think there's an RPG, and I don't mean the role-playing game. It's pretty funny. Oh, so we can actually, I think we can fuse the falchion even further if we get the great armor again. Or something. Maybe I'm misreading that. And let's go ahead and try out these weapons. Sword with a wide crescent blade used by Normans. Yeah, still a laggy weapon, but better stats. And looks fancy too, so we'll take it. And let's see, we also made the Partisan, which has very good range. We don't have this ability yet, but we actually have the ability to, in this game we can like weapon swap. We can switch between two sets of weapons and souls with the push of a button. We need to unlock that, but we get it pretty soon. So later on we can switch between the spear and this like big sword instantly on the fly if we choose to. Also, the next benefit of having the Aria of Sorrow in the Game Boy Advance slot is that you get this little doll of Mina in the shop. If you don't have Aria of Sorrow in the GBA slot, this doll doesn't show up. But since we have it, now it shows up. That's the only thing. It doesn't do anything. It's just a doll of Mina, our girlfriend in here. But it's just a very funny thing. So here's Yoko. I think she's gonna be chilling here for quite a while. So let's go back on our merry venture. A very happy venture through like the domains of hell, you know. Here's Hammer. Hey, welcome. So what do you think? Not a bad job, eh? All the weirdest places to set up a shop. Have a look around and don't be so cheap. Huh? Just a tribute to Mina. Man, you know, if we ever forget our birthday one day, we can run straight to Yoko, be like, yo, can I borrow this Mina doll? Yeah, although, yeah, Mina's pretty great, you know. Yoko just wanted to give a tribute, you know, just a shout out. Yoko's in the area. I saw her earlier. She must have come after me. I'm sorry to tell you, Hammer. You ain't even in the friend zone. You're in the acquaintanceship zone. That's not it. Jeez, you sure are quick to put a man down, aren't you? He's here to investigate this cult, she said. Well, whatever the case, I can tell you I'm a lot more motivated this time. Didn't you come to back me up? Anyway, look around and buy something already. Buy something, will you? You buy it, I'll cut you some bargains. And he will also buy stuff. Buy stuff from us. So here we can buy stuff. We don't need that many potions, even though I just used one. So we have restore 100 MP, cure poison. How much money do we have? Oh, there it is. Nullifies the effect of curses. This is what we want, though. We want a castle map 1. There we go. We don't need more than 1. UMA News 1-1. No reading. We have to buy it to actually be able to read it. He's like, no free reading. He also sells his weapons. We can get better weapons through the castle, but I think once you keep advancing, if you for some reason you don't get a weapon drop, you can go to Hammer and you can buy it. You can buy an axe, a blunt sword, brass knuckles, and of course you can combine these with souls as well. Like maybe craft something nice. We got a boomerang. There's also equipment, which is probably a good idea. Ooh, gym clothes increases 2 of our stats. Leather armor, a pendant, a scarf. We have a pretty good accessory piece of Aria of Sorrow. So we'll get the gym clothes, you know, we'll get some drip over here. And no weapons for now. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. The casual clothes, let's go ahead and put on our athletic training suit. And I think if we go here, we can go to UMA News 1-1. Exclusive scoop! Abominable snowman discovered? So these don't do anything, but they give you hints to very rare enemies that you can encounter. The hints even then aren't very good. They're basically just like, yo, this exists. So there's a snowman somewhere. Usually you need like souls to get their souls as well. But now we know there's a snowman somewhere in the world. And we have part of the castle map, so now if you look at the touchscreen in the upper right where I have it now, quite a bit of the map is filled in. Buy some Hammer fashion, yeah, for sure. Who needs H&M? We have Hammer right here. We need to support. Who needs the Old Navy coupons, you know? We got Hammer. We got a certified Hammer fashion. I want to get this guy soul. I forgot what it is. And what is here? So the good thing is you have the touch screen with the map at all times. I believe, can we tap in and we get like a... Oh yeah, we can hit select and we can get like our stats instead. We can get like the rarity of all the enemies and what they're weak to and whatnot. I'll have the map for now. The map is usually pretty useful. Let's go ahead and lock in our maybe regrettable Hammer fashion choices with a save. And let's keep looking around. Like I said, I'm a little bit familiar with this game, but I kind of forget everything, so... I know like some of the bosses and like the different endings you can get and whatnot. So, otherwise, it'll be kind of a nice trip down memory lane that I don't really remember. But no problem. Let's see if we can go above first. We can't go there. Actually, let's see if we can go this way instead. Oh, this is where we were before, right? Of course, a big appeal of this game is just getting lost, you know? Let yourself get lost and enjoy the tunes while you're at it and whatnot. I think the song is in Smash, which is quite cool. Also one of the boss themes, which is one of my favorite boss themes. I got pretty lucky. Now we can make this big joke. Also, we can just like have this guy with us. He doesn't do anything besides train our MP, but if we really want to, we can just have him with us, like our little buddy, our little like our little JoJo stand, kind of. There's Celia. She got her advertising game. Her advertising game is clean, is on point. Oh. Oops, I feel kind of bad. Oh, that was a witch, I think. She turned into a cat. These games are very funny. I like attacking the paintings because sometimes they're like enemies, I think. I kind of have like painting paranoia. We'll just take a look. I think, can we... Oh yeah, we can... Ooh, I'm gonna get her and I'm gonna sit on this chair while we do it too. I forget if Soma can fall asleep in the chair like Alucard can in Symphony of the Night. Let me drink a little bit of water. There we go. Yeah, I don't think he can fall asleep like Alucard can. Oh well, we'll just get out of here. Our massive red companion. He's just a little guy, you know, he's just a little guy. After this venture, someone's gonna come back home, hang out with Mina. Mina's gonna be like, Soma, who is that? Who's this big red guy? Oh, he's my friend. He's my friend, Mina. We hang out all the time. See? Someone's gonna be, Mina's gonna come home one day, just see the big red guy. Who is that, Soma? Get him out of here. He's just a little guy. He's very cute, you know. He's a very good friend. He's very good at crosswords. I don't think we can do anything. Oh wait, no, did I miss the door? And there was a door, I just didn't walk through it, whoops. I got too distracted by my buddy. He's very good at chatting, so he just distracted me, you know. Yeah, I just didn't go through his door, whoops. I'm very good at exploration. Jump and slash with our falchion. This is the Marth, this is the same name as the Sword of Marth from Fire Emblem, so this is kind of like Marth's forward air from Smash Bros, you know, kind of. If I hit a switch. Looks like I drained some water. There we go. Let's head through here. Get Az right here. Take a look. Of course, exploration is the name of the game, as always. Also, the name of the game is Dawn of Sorrow, but oops, I can't get through there. I think that's where Julius jumped through. Okay, looks like our second area of the game. The Wizardry Lab. Also a pretty good song here. Oh no! Spooky guys! Very funky song. Oh, we got the Soul of the Ghost. Separate from the body and conduct reconnaissance. I think this is to separate ourselves. Oh, I don't have a. Oops, I got rid of my one of my things. Here's the ghost. So we can send a little ghost guy out to hand the camera basically, but we're vulnerable while we do it. Oh, I got attacked. Not a very good ability, to be honest. Until it's useful. We'll do a flying armor for now. Sometimes there are just some funny abilities that like are only very niche. Sometimes they're just like jokes, you know. So anyway, let's get healed up and let's get a save. I was just thinking, damn, this is funky. Yeah, Castlevania soundtracks usually very excellent. Ever since the very first game, to be honest. I can't think of a game that really has like a core music in the series besides maybe like one of the GBA games. And even that's got some good songs to it too. Always worth it to listen to the Castlevania soundtrack. I love there's one video that's like a 1 hour of relaxing Castlevania music, and it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I recommend. So yeah, we can cancel the lag with a dash, and with a jump as well. We can cancel the dash with a jump. Kind of make ourselves very mobile. Oh yeah, there we go. I like that. I like that. We need to bring back storing all of our money and possessions in like a very big, shiny red and golden chest. You know, that's so big. That's what I'm gonna do. Which, by the way, nobody break into my house like a JRPG protagonist and steal my stuff. That's for me though. That's for me. Now the save points. Let's go down here. Ooh, 2 for 1. There we go. So here's the bottom. Ooh, lots of guys. I love the skeletons. They're They're so funny. Oh no, they're well balanced. They have melee. Actually no, there's zoners. There's zoners here. Kind of annoying to get them. There's $1. There we go. I'd love to get that archer guy's soul. He probably has like a little projectile we can do. I think in Aria of Sorrow he had like a delay projectile, which is pretty nice. You could like get an arrow and just set up like a bunch of arrows to constantly be firing. I know Blade Tears is pretty popular. Yeah, it's probably like one of the more iconic songs because it's so good. You know, I think they put it in like every game. I think like it's in here somewhere. Of course, like they don't have like a lot of the Castlevania songs in the Netflix show, but they had like Bloody Tears right near the end of like season 2. They had to, you know. It's so good. There's quite a few good songs. And Mantis Lord from Hollow Knight reminded me of Blade Tears. I haven't messed with it. I actually don't know that much about Hollow Knight, but I know it's quite popular. Probably a game I gotta get around to playing one of these points. But I'll take your word for it. I'll give it a listen after the stream. Just a really nice sound. I can believe it. Must give it a listen. Must give it a play sometime. Also, I think what are we poisoned with? Oh, we're poisoned. We're poisoned. Good to know. I think this means that we don't. Let me see. I think poison is that like we don't regain MP for a bit instead of like HP. Yeah, I gotta get around to Hollow Knight one of these days. For sure. Let's see. Can I get that? Oh, she dropped like a macaroon. I need to. Oh no! Out of my way. I need that macaroon. Oh no, he beat me up. He beat me up pretty bad. This better be worth it. No, it despawned. I can't do. I'm so sad. Oh yeah, we have a slide as well. Yeah, I think I remember seeing like a bit of Hollow Knight gameplay. And it reminded me quite a bit of Castlevania. It's probably right up my alley because I did quite a bit of these games, so probably worth it to give a shot. Also, because of weapon ranges and whatnot, sometimes you can cheese enemies by hitting them through the floor. You probably won't get whatever they drop, but you can get experience or make your life a little bit easier. I need to practice that dashing thing. There's another way you can move even faster than this, like later on, but usually seeing characters like Alucard or someone do like this stupid like backdash over and over is very funny. I might want to heal just in case I don't run into a save point. We don't want to lose this progress. But even if we die, we're gonna lose like 10 minutes at most, you know. Probably not even that. Okay, we got this Armor Knight. Oh, those guys are just Armor Knight. We got that like spinning move again. Because we used it for Yoko's crafting. We have a lot of ice blocks. We can't do anything with them yet. But maybe later. Here's a problem. We can't make this jump. If only we had a jump of the double. A jump of the double variety, if you will. Yeah, something like this, right? It's a little hard to do, but you can kind of do this. It's a bit faster than just doing like this, you know. But you gotta like crouch cancel it to make it. All right, I'll stop embarrassing myself. I'll practice that one. There's nothing wrong with not getting on the first jump. There we go. It's like 2 slashes and a bone will get those guys. Pironchki. Let's see. And let me take a look at our map. Looks like... Let's try going down and then to the bottom, right? Oops. Ooh. I'll be careful. These guys will probably kill me if they hit me twice, so I just want to be careful here. Actually, our spear might be a little bit better. I'm gonna get to that partisan. There we go. So different weapons for different situations can be good sometimes. just throw bones at this guy. Just throw my the remnants of my fried chicken dinner, you know. Looks funny, that's for sure. If you get really good at that, you can like crouch cancel that repeatedly, so he's just shifting forward like bam, 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 very quickly across the screen. I think speedrunners do like that a little bit, along with another trick later on. Oops, there we go. The spear's a little bit slower. Here's a warp room. Press up in front of the device to activate. I don't think we can warp anywhere. Oh, we can warp to the Lost Village. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. You know what? Why not? Just to give it a look. Give it a look-see. Actually, I want to try and touch a save room because I don't know if there's one nearby. So those warp rooms will be in blue. Red, I think, on the map means oops. It does not mean oops. It means save rooms, I think. So let's go down here. Yeah, I think there's a save room to the left here. Let's touch this one. There was probably one like upcoming, but just to play it safe, you know. If I'm feeling really risky, really proud of myself, I could sell my my healing items for cash instead. You know, if I really want to flex a little bit, be like, I don't even need the heal. Oh, Hammer, you can take my healing items. You know. But we'll see. Let's see if I can. First off, let's craft. Oops. Obviously in style. Cute Mina doll. There we go. What's up? Oh, Soma, am I glad to see you? Glad? What was that man's name? Hammer? Did you try something funny? You'll have to notice him glaring at me. I don't think he's glaring, but... Since he is a neighbor, I usually give him a smile, but he always looks away. Did I do something to upset him? No, you're imagining it. He just looks rough, so it just looks like he's glaring. I'll ask him about it the next time I have the chance. You will? Thank you. How may I help you today? Hammer, not very slick with the ladies, I don't think. Actually, what do you get for, I need to see what you get for, releasing the soul. I think this gave us the falchion, right? Or no, it didn't. It should be something different. Take a look, the cutlass, alright? And let's see, so I can upgrade the, partisan further later on. Yeah, some enemies I don't think I've ran into. Okay. Let me see, what is soul release? So it's like a... Armor 9, let me get rid of one bat. What does that do again? Oh, I don't think that did anything. I might be forgetting, so I forget what soul release does. That might just be get rid of souls, which I guess, but... There's gotta be some purpose to it. Also, I'm sorry, you had $1 in there, Yoko, I'm sorry about that. The marketable Mina plushie. Kind of to the beat of music. A little bit. What's up, Hammer? Soma, you came at the right time. Huh? I just got a new magazine in today, UMA News. It's about real monsters. I think it's got news about this area too. Gotta be good. I'll buy it if I feel like it. Hey, but watch out. Don't you dare read it in my shop. These things sell info. If you look at it for free, it's the same as stealing. Hey, Hammer's the guy that says, you wouldn't download a car. Yes, I would, Hammer. I know that. Okay, as long as you get that through your head. It's released every so often, so check in to see if a new issue's arrived. Okay. So, wanna buy it now? Is it a new one? Oops, sorry, Hammer. I didn't mean to stab the heck out of you. My bad. Oh no, just the one we got already. I don't need no duplicates. I'm good, thank you. I don't think I need anything. What is the Lucky Charm? Besides being a cereal. I think these are like defense. Let's see. I kind of like my drops ring that I have. An axe might be pretty neat. And I might want to get some potions in case. Get an anti-venom. And let's get let's get a uncurse. Actually, I'll get one and one of these. Oops, did I buy like... Oops, I spent too much. Whatever, it's fine, no problem. You're going already. yeah, sorry, Mr. Hammer for that. Let me see, so we have a few new weapons. Cutlass. Nice little basic, fast attack. Might have that for a little bit. Lower attack, but nice and reliable. What else did we get? Did we get something else? No, besides this blunt spear. What's this blunt sword? Ooh! Cool little... Ooh! It's a cool little samurai blade. It's got a nice little fast startup, but it's kinda weak, so maybe something else. What about, let's try the cutlass for a little bit. Let me see, I'm just curious if it has more dialogue. I got some good stuff in, nope, alright. We just didn't say anything about that whole Yoko endeavor. Shopping spree over, yeah, unfortunately, made him, close shop early by, accidentally, hitting him in the face with a sword. Oops, oh, no, not in the gap. Oh man, really messed that one up. Alright, let's go and make our way through here. Oops. With the help of our little buddy, I feel like he needs a name at some point. Our little red guy, I'm not sure what to name him though. I'll come up with something. Anyways, back to the Wizardry Lab. Back to these funky tunes at the lab. Back to the lab again. Found a skeleton soul. Yeah, I believe getting multiple souls doesn't do anything besides let you, like, use them to craft weapons with Yoko or something. I think there's another purpose to them later on. They're just having, like, a lot of souls in general, but, oh, I already went through here, hold on. Let's go down here instead. I haven't gone through here. Even though it could be kind of easy to lose your place, you always have the map, which is quite nice about these games. You can just, like, use the map to kind of get your bearings if you ever forget. Ooh, so yeah, this is nice and fast, but it's hard to hit this guy. Although we can kind of chain attacks together to get to the right range. Aw, no drop? Come on. That guy forgot his wallet. And hearts are for MP. Not for healing, they're for MP, so we're not using that much MP. Maybe we should like use our bullet souls. Yeah, use a little bit more chicken bones. Oops. There we go. These weird little guys, not quite as cute as like the slime from Dragon Quest, you know? There we go. Oh, that's probably a projectile. Oops! Got shot right in the butt. Ouch. Let's see, let's get head up here. Oh man, they even... Oh no, they dropped down on me! Don't do that, that's weird. And of course, just like real life, you can attack candlesticks to get items and money. Let's see, did we go here before? Oh, this is the bottom, like, we couldn't go here before. Looks like this should lead to a new area, maybe. A scarf, and there's another bit of news there, but, you can't do anything here, so make a notice for later. A little bit of cash, there we go. Okay, so we can't do anything there. Just keep forgetting about those guys. I keep looking to check my map and then those guys show up. Very rude. Get out of here. At least killing enemies gives you experience, of course. Let's go through here. Let's go through here and let's go through the bottom. Drop through this platform that we didn't drop through before. Sometimes the best route is to hit him over and over. Ooh, we got a spaghetti. There we go. That's probably a pretty good healing item. Oh, shoot. I gotta try to turn me into a golazo. Oh, there. Nice little dodge there. Man. Well, you know, I'm a flex. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna sit while I fight you. Yeah, come here, bro. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm nice. not that impressive because I got hit like twice, but whatever. I don't think I have a taunt yet, so like, I don't think there is a taunt, so I have to make up my own taunts in this game. Sit. I'm gonna sit while I attack you. There we go. I wanna get that guy's soul, and this guy's soul too. There we go. We can go either way here. Let's go upward. Oh, we got actual Frankenstein. Oh. What's this guy's name? The creature. Yeah, well, that's true. Oops. Lots of health. Ooh, there we go. Looks like his soul is pretty rare. Back to our map. And of course, you need to switch by hitting select on the DS. This guy. Luckily the bomb is pretty slow to detonate, so we don't have to worry about that too much. And ironically, this might be like one of the first weapons. The bow's pretty decent, at least for the beginning, because it's like a little range attack. Oops. Having different attack varieties is always very good. Oh man! Oh no! Speaking of variety, he mixed it up. He actually changed the trajectory of his attack. I think we've been here before, right? Yeah, let's go here instead. You know, be careful because obviously you respawn enemies. I actually don't like this weapon, you know? I actually prefer like the falchion. Because I can just cancel the end lag of the attack. I like having way more range to it. And of course, people will play the game in different ways, you know? Can't progress here anyway, but here we go. Yeah, anytime I get unsafe, I just backdash. Oh man, it looks like they have the Zora tunic over there, man. If I get that, I can breathe underwater. And I can't get it right now. Man. Lame. There we go. Still a bit of low health, so I want to be careful here. Eat chicken bone. Actually, I don't need the flying armor that much, so let me switch my flying armor to something else. Let's switch it to bat, yeah. I have a little bat buddy with us. And I think like all the voice lines are in Japanese technically. Let's see, anything over here? Nope. There we go. My bad got first blood on this pre-treatment, even though he only does 1 damage, he does his best. That's the important thing. Every hit adds up. Although, can I do something better than that guy? Maybe he levels up. He might level up like it's possibly levels up like kind of like the familiars in Symphony of the Night. Let's do Armor Knight for now. It's a little spinneroo. Takes a lot of MP, but it's a good like Actually, wait, this move kind of sucks. Oh no! Oh man, I really thought that wouldn't kill. Oh no! Oops. Oh well. Licensed by Nintendo. Oh man, that kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Oh well. Oh man, I hate it here. Well, whatever. We'll just reset. We didn't lose that much progress. Let's take a look at how many weapons we had. So we didn't make like a. We have our gym clothes and everything. What did we not make? I think we lost like 5 minutes. I don't really know what we lost. I lost a weapon I didn't have. I don't remember what it is. Souls. Yeah, this is like the gold soul. No, I don't even think I lost that much. I lost like very little. Whatever. So let's just head back. I might have like missed that little dialogue with Yoko and Hammer, but that was fine. Oh, that scream Corona was unreal, yeah. It really reminds me of that like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 scream that Shulk does when he takes damage, where Shulk is like, ah. he really goes through it, even though he might just be taking like 15 damage for like a bunny or something. These protagonists sometimes have unreal damage screens. Also, yeah, he exploded like into blood. Whoops. I wasn't expecting a game over like that easily, but if you're ever gonna get a game over, it's probably gonna be like at the beginning. I think about Castlevania is that the beginning is usually like probably the trickiest, and then probably like there's a middle part where it gets a little bit tricky, and then the bosses get a little hard. But I think in general, like the beginning is kind of the hardest. I wouldn't even say the hardest. I would say more like the most punishing. I would say because that's when you don't really have like any abilities and whatnot. You don't have a lot of experience on the board. I'm basically just trying to make a bunch of excuses for my death. Just play a little bit sloppy, but it's okay. You know, that's why pencils got erasers and all that. That's why we save. Either way, I think I lost just a bit of exploration. Like, this is the part I couldn't go into. Yeah, this is like the little, here's the newspaper I can't get. The scarf, I think, is just an accessory, right? Yeah, we get more defense if we do this, but we get less drop rate. I want to try and just get like random weapons. So I'll keep the rare ring on for now. I like the whole Minecraft scream, slow down. I think I remember that. Oh, the good old days. Man, I miss the days of playing like on Minecraft. It was like a wee, like a 12 or 13-year-old or something, you know? I had the sickest treehouse fort, like fortresses, you know? Like everyone made treehouse fortresses, but it was so cool, you know? It's like the universal experience of like digging a hole at the beach and having a bunch of strangers join in on you. Here's slime, so you know, a little bit of benefit to resetting. So on a bouncy slime, whoa, I love Dragon Quest. There we go. So what does this guy do? I mean, Mysterio. Oh yeah, Frank, he's like a little like he's like a marble. He's like a super ball. Yeah, he just like bounces around. Yeah, he'll just keep bouncing around. So this could be sometimes very good or very bad. It's a pretty funny ability. Oops, I'm actually gonna reset this. Oh nah. Eat marble. Marble madness. Oh, I can't do like more than one at a time though. You can hear him like bouncing around, but he doesn't like despawn even though he's off screen. It's okay. Oh, here comes the rebound. No, he doesn't. Sometimes they just give you souls that are more pranks than practical. But that's the joy of this game. Hey, marble. He's not coming back. There we go. It's a bouncy baby slime. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, he's just a little guy, you know. Yeah, the slime along with my dude that does nothing besides slow me down in midair. Unreal, unbeatable team we got so far. Let's go, we got a kill. He got us a level. See, he's already putting in work. He does a good amount of damage. He's just very silly. If we put him in a good spot, he probably does good rebounds, but of course a lot of it is just situational awareness. Alright, so here he's probably good. He's gonna put in work, yeah, kick his ass, you know? Let's go, here he comes, oops! Ooh, we did 55. It's kind of a bully. Funny little guy. Anyways, we can't progress there. I just can't put more than one of him on the screen at the same time. That's the only problem with him. Let's see, I think I have to go further down. There we go. The spear is my weapon of choice right now. I like the range to it. I can't go to the right because it's blocked off. Here comes the creature. Oh man, he already punched, but I walked into his fist. Oh shit! Oh. He has the superpower just to get him. Oh no, he like barely missed. There we go. Nice. I shouldn't be afraid to use items though. Healing items are there to heal you, so I shouldn't be afraid to use them. I'm being a little bit stingy. Unnecessarily. Oh man, he got me in the, shot me in the knee. Ha ha ha. Something to the knee. That's an oldie but a goodie. Oh, get him! There we go. He came back to help me. Let's go. our baby slime putting in work. Take a seat. Take a breather. So hold on, I actually can't progress downward. I thought I could, but let's see. I can teleport maybe, but yeah. Oh no, I can't. I just did it. I'll just take a look. Oh. You! Ah, you've come. Just as I predicted. Celia Fortner. You're kidding, right? You tell me this punk's the Lord of Darkness? Ha! Judging matters merely on appearance. Tis. Simpletons are so vexing. What you call me, Dimitri? I merely stated a fact. Dario, Dimitri, both of you enough. Dimitri's face, 7 shades of funny. Excuse their behavior. Welcome to our house, home to our church. You talk as if you were expecting me. You fear that you won't imperil innocence for those who you are and can become. Am I not correct? Yes. I fell for your ruse. Why would you want me to resurrect the Dark Lord? We do not desire the Dark Lord per se. For God to be perfectly good, there must be a being of perfect darkness. That has nothing to do with me. If this world doesn't need a perfect dark being, one should emerge. Isn't that how it works? Perhaps that is so, and perhaps that is not. What is true, however, is that the power of darkness steadily grows faint. The Lord of Darkness must be enthroned without fail, and not a moment too soon. That doesn't mean... I heard enough already. Let's rip this punk apart right here and now. Have patience. He will try to stop me using whatever means. There is no need for haste. Huh? What are you saying? He is in our hands now. We can destroy him whenever, however we wish. Correct. This will also serve as a test for the both of you. I see. Wait a second. Test? What test? I don't hear about that. Are you incapable of thinking even a little? There's but one Dark Lord, yet there are two candidates. You and I. Duh, I know that. Then get this through your hollow skull. Whoever defeats this boy becomes chosen as the Lord of Darkness. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, okay. This'll make it fun. Next time I see you, punk, I'll burn you to ashes. I shall depart also. I see no significance in my presence here at this moment. So those two are the Dark Lord's candidates. Correct. They were born at the same time as Dracula's demise. They are inheritors of Dracula's dark powers. There's no guarantee that they can become the Dark Lord. They can, by shattering Dracula's soul. If you wish to stop me, I shall be waiting for you at the top. I may even change my mind if you survive my traps. I used to be a Dark Lord like you, but then I got an arrow to the knee and a laughing woman to the face. Very true. See, it all lines up. Wait, let me see if I can use my... What if my little buddy can break these? Can you break this for me? Thank you. Maybe on the rebound. That's just MP, maybe, you know. He's already putting in a lot of work. Oh, he went away. There we go. Not really worth it, but I mean, property destruction is its own reward, you know. So it looks like we ran into two new characters that we have to deal with. Very scary things to worry about, but whatever. So here's a boss door. We have this. Looks like it's gonna be good enough. I'm not gonna go in there yet because this is probably a save room. It's the same seal as before, luckily enough. Which of course, we're not gonna worry about the seal in this playthrough, but it is what it is. Let me see what weapon I want first. Slime will probably be good in the boss room because he just bounces around. Let me go for the Falchion. I think this will be... You know, no, I'll go for Partisan. If I really change my mind, I can do it in the middle of the fight, no biggie. Yeah, so you have to draw these annoying soul seals. You also get very little time to do it, so it's not very fun to do, you know, so I think it's better just to not do it. Oh! Oh shoot. Well... I didn't like the look of that. So I'm not even gonna face it. Oh, seals are no issue for Soma. Yeah, he draws them so well that he doesn't even need to focus on them. Anyways, this guy's called Balor. Oh shoot! Oh, I took the full force of that. Probably should have ducked there or something. You know what? There we go. Yeah, come on, let's go, little buddy. You know what? Actually, I think the other one will be a lot better for this one. Ooh, I'm taking damage. Oh no! Shoot! Alright, don't attack while dog. Let me see. I'm gonna try. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna try one attempt without like using any items. But the save room's right there. I'll do like 1 or 2 attempts without using healing items. But then I'll use healing items after a little bit. You know, I I just like doing it that way. Usually I don't like using healing items, but there's no shame in doing it. So we'll try it again. Now I have information. No biggie. Not a first try, but it'll be a first try in my heart. You know what? 2022 is the year of I think 2022 is the year of second try. You know, first tries they're so overhyped. You know, they're so mainstream. What about second try or third try or fourth try? You know, much cooler in my opinion. Let's back up here. Dealing with Balor. Actually, not that bad of a boss fight now. Just got a little bit clumsy there. Actually, this laser beam attack's pretty nice because it's very telegraphed. Oh man. So we're too close, so I'll just do that. Okay, no biggie. That face actually doesn't hurt me. Until he actually doesn't attack, right? So we'll do our little buddy. Actually, so I'm gonna switch my soul real quick. I don't want this flying armor. I want like this. Oops! I did the spinning attack. Is this any good? Kind of. Oh, I went to backdash. Oh man! He hit me with the 1-2. Oh well. Although he was covering his eyes, so he just hit me with the 1. All right, let me give it another shot. Although I'll let myself use healing items. Let's see. Got a little bit of practice in there. Let's set up. Let's do I like our slime buddy, Armor Knight for the punish, and let's do Falchion. I think that's gonna be the way for now. Remember, guys, we have to draw a V. Remember that for later. The surprise tool that'll help us for later. Oh, that's crazy. Clumsiest dash cancels in the world. Although we'll get better at it. Actually, we kind of want to be in this like mid-range. Let's go hit him here. You can be on his fist. Oops! Yeah, not like that. He's smarter than he looks. Which I didn't mean to insult him down like that. There we go. We actually get pretty close to him without the entire left side is like no damage. We just can't walk past his arm. Without the slime. Hopefully get a little bit lucky there. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shoot! Oh nice, got him. And without any healing items. I took some hits, but it is what it is. Alright. First try. Not really. So here's Balor. Touch the touch screen to shatter certain blocks. So now we can break those ice blocks. Once again, this is also like the thing I was talking about. You have to touch the touch screen for this. I have it set up so now I think I just do physical attacks when I have this soul on. Yeah, so those ice blocks, you're supposed to like you're supposed to use the touch screen for that, but you know, yeah. So you're supposed to tap in, but I think yeah, now I can just do this. This version of the game is just set up so now I can just break them. You're supposed to do touch screen, but it works just fine for the game balancing. I couldn't break those before, so not anywhere where we saw ice blocks. Now we can break through there. We got no problem whatsoever. There's a save. We'll keep going. Pretty good progress. 2 bosses in an hour 30, not too bad. Oops, I probably want a flying armor though. Because I don't really have that many like good like guardian souls is the problem. I'm just kind of picking like this guy like out of a lack of options. Oh, we'll get more options later on, so no biggie. Later on, you got so many options that's hard to choose. There we go. I was trying to get drops here, but no useful drops. Don't think I'll be going down, my friend. Hey, thank you very much, Pasta Sauce, for pulling through. Very appreciated. Hope you had a very fun time with some funky tunes and whatnot. Thank you for pulling through. I always appreciate anyone pulling through, so thank you very much, Pasta Sauce. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and your week and whatnot. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. I salute you very much. Thank you, and take care of yourself, Pasta Sauce. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, good luck with whatever you have to do. Thank you very much, Pasta Sauce. Thank you very much. Very appreciative. Meanwhile, let's keep venturing the castles, you know. Yes, and thank you very much, very much. I always appreciate it so much. With the utmost sincerity. Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Pasta. Thank you very much. Good luck with what we have to do. For now, we are gonna beat up some Goonies in Dracula's castle. Aw man, we have to beat up our slime buddy. It is what it is. So let me actually take a look at the map. Where was it that we saw ice blocks that we can break now? I think it was like upper right. I have to see where it is. Oops, there we go. Yeah, I think up here, or no, was this like one of those like a screw things? I think this is a room with a creature, but I kind of forget where. Oh, there's a level. You don't heal from levels, but no biggie. This is the room with the creature. Sometimes it's kind of useful to write down like write down where you actually like found things sometimes. Well, it's not like it's a big map in these games, but not like an impossible to navigate map. So we'll just take a look around. Poke our heads in little every nook and cranny. Another Duba skeleton. Take a look right here. Maybe it might be a good idea to warp. Where did we see? No, I feel like wow, where did we see like ice? Might be a good idea to warp actually. Try to head above. Why can't we head above? Probably because I need a double jump. Which I don't feel like I don't feel like that's a spoiler. It's a double jump. Oh wait, I never made this jump, did I? Okay, now make that jump? Oh no, I can just make that jump normally. I'm overthinking it just a little bit. Let me see. Now, what was the reason why we couldn't progress higher up here? Good idea to take a look. But that room looks very much like one from like Simply the Night. Let's see. Actually, I never got that guy's drop. There are some enemies that only show up like 2 or 3 times, sometimes even like 1 time. So getting their drop can be like an endeavor in itself. Can I get anything here by doing this? Not really. Also, something I do miss is that like if you ever went to the first room of the castle in Aria of Sorrow, you had to talk to Mina, and she actually had like a whole new dialogue whenever like you did stuff and whatnot. Here's the beginning. You can see a figure in the background. I think that's that abominable snowman that the news was talking about, but we can't do anything right now. And here's the origin start, but game start, but nothing here, so we'll just keep moving on. I want to make sure I can't access anything, but it looks like I can't right now. Definitely can probably access more if we have a double jump, but not gonna happen yet. How much money do we have? Not that much, but not that little either. I get that axe. And I don't mean the body spray. Usually money's not too important, but there are some very useful things that hammer resells later on, and that might require that you grind a little bit. So there are some grinding tricks, particularly in the first game. I think the first game has like much more convenient grinding tricks. Not so much the second game, but there might still be a few. I really want to get that axe guy's soul. He probably has a good one. He probably has like the classic Castlevania soul. Also, where is that one soul that's like the wolf? I don't have that guy's soul, do I? A bit of a shame. Alright, no biggie though. Also, if I was really struggling during that boss fight, I could have just equipped the scarf for extra defense, but I didn't really need it that badly. Yeah, and I can't go that way. Oh, now I got this guy's soul. Spin double, create tornadoes. Let's see. Create tornadoes. Ah, but I can't move during it, so it's like it's kind of like a get off me option. But not to the greatest degree. Maybe I'm invincible during it or something. Also, I noticed there's like a... Hold on. I want to check something out. I noticed there's like a little empty rooms between rooms, but is that a secret room? I want to see something real quick. Ah, I can't drop down here. Let's see. Can't make it up there. I know it's an icebox somewhere, you gotta remember where it was. Anyway, we'll stumble across it. I feel like that has to be something. I feel like that's gotta be like a secret door there or something. Unbreakable. But that was flooded before. Can we unflood it? No, there's no point in unflooding it, I don't think. I'll send our little guy out. Some wreck habit. The weak habit on me. Gotta be proper in my English. Let's see though. I feel like there's a secret in one of these rooms that I'm not remembering, but not a big deal. I haven't found any wall turkey. Is it really a Castlevania game if you don't got wall turkey? Let me see if I can drop down here. If I can access this room. And it lets me drop down. Yeah, I think I just never dropped down. Yeah, I just never dropped down here. Yeah, I just never explored here. Here's a potion. I might want a potion. Might be useful to use that item for, Wait, is this like a hammer shop? Oh, no, they just look similar. Yours also has the car and whatnot. There we go. Yeah, I would've got hit there, but I canceled my attack, so I didn't get messed up. I can climb up here, but it doesn't do nothing. Let's go through here. The Congo line. You have these zombies. He's Dead Rising. I love this big weapon, by the way, like cleaving your way through enemies. What was that? Oh, a drop down. Ooh, secret room. 2,000 bucks and corn soup. Yeah, I really should use a healing item just because like that's the point of the healing items, is to heal as an item. There's a mirror. Oh man, the DS got ray tracing. That's crazy. Oh, interesting. There's a mirror here, but we can't actually make any progress. Something to remember. Let's see. There's a secret room, but I don't think there's gonna be anything here. I don't think there's any further secrets. Yep. Alright, secret room, and if we check our progress, we are 11.9% through. Not doing too bad for ourselves. I love cleaving those enemies in half, by the way. Very fun thing to do. And in Castlevania too. Let's see, oh god, got all three of those bat souls. 3 for 1 there. Got lucky. Let's see, let me take a look at my map though. So I think the right exit, like if I go all the way to the right, where the green door meets black, I think that's the I believe that's the how do you say it? That like moat room where I couldn't progress that way. Is it worth it to, you know, I think it's worth it to go back to Yoko and Hammer. Maybe they have better weapons for me. I forget what Soul Release does. I'll look it up next time. He's gotta do something. Maybe you release combinations of souls, it like gives you something or whatnot. Oops, I actually wanted to go. Oh no, this is a healing. Yeah, I'll take the heal. I want to go through here. Let me get a bit of a stretch while we're doing this. Actually, let me go ahead and take a quick break, and I'll have a timestamp after the break in the description below, and I'll take a break and I'll be right back. There we go. More Vanias than you can shake a castle at. There we go. Oh, sorry, alright, let's go. Yeah, unfortunately I forget where that ice block is. So, it might seem a little bit annoying, but I need to figure out where that was so I can figure out where the progress is. I saw it like once. You know, we'll use this as an opportunity to get to Yoko and Hammer. Interact with that in any way, I don't think. What's up? Does she have anything new to say? Oh, Soma, I'm glad to see you. Oh yeah, this dialogue again. Let's see. I think all I didn't do was it tells you what it makes, right? So I really want the katana. Yeah, I really want to get the bomber armor so I can get the katana. The katana sounds sick. Like that attack animation with a actually good attack stat, that would not be that bad. So that makes the cutlass. This would make the great. Falchion would make the great sword later on. The partisan can make the halberd. Okay, can't make anything yet. I didn't mean a cameo. I didn't take a seat. I need a break sometimes, you know. Oops, there we go. There we go. I'll just dip out from here. Still breaking your lights up. She has to break. She has to change the light bulb every time. Every time. Someone use this every time. Stop doing this. And yeah, I think I just didn't miss the dialogue. Yeah. There we go. I might be able to get another castle map actually. Yeah, here's castle map 2. There we go. That might help give me an idea. You know what? It was probably that long corridor, wasn't it? Yeah. Here's 2-1. There we go. Oh, so now we have a few different weapon options, though. Now we have to sell money to really get these. Scholarship Spear, Halberd. So we can also, instead of making it with Yoko, we can just buy a few of these weapons with money with Hammer. Brass knuckles. I'll get him just to look at it. Here's the gun! Yes, here's the gun! We need the gun, right? Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, in the previous game, this took forever to get, so it was almost not even worth it, but... 12,000? Can I realistically sell something to get... Oh man, if I threw away some of my best weapons, I could get that. And here's like the Soma's like fur coat, the lavish. I could sell the rare ring. Oh no! I could sell back the. I could sell back the old news. His name, Terror. His name is Mothman. I don't know. That reminds me of that Cosmo at Timmy meme. His pronouns are they, them. I'm just kidding, just a joke, Oh no. Oh no. His name is Mothman. Oh no. Alright, let's see. I can't really get anything else that's useful. I'm gonna save up some cash for that that gun though. I need the gun. The gun's iconic. And there's several varieties of guns as well. So our main choice is going to be Partisan, Falchion, and probably upgraded once over not yet. So that should be good. Slam. I'm trying to take a look. We need another enchant. The problem is we don't have another enchant. Soul. Some of the enchants are pretty good from what I remember. Besides just being like a stat boost, some of them are quite nice. Yeah, so second part of the map is probably that very long corridor. So let's actually take the shortcut. What am I doing? Let's take the teleport. Back out here. Yeah, it's probably that part of the map. Usually you get lost, and it's a fun feeling to get lost, but the game also will probably, oops. In these games you probably won't get a little too lost. I gotta just commit to the attack. Yeah, I didn't try going up here. Whoops. How many, can I beat this guy in 2 itself? Yo. Maybe you're one? Not quite. actually, I remember using the student witch soul so much. The one that like spawns the cats, the attack cats in Aria. Ironically, I don't think I got that in my Aria playthrough that I did. So that's kind of the beauty of the gacha system, is that like it sounds super annoying, but on paper, but it works so well in my opinion. What is this? Oh, a little platform. Oops. Probably break through the ice first. My armor knight. I think I needed one for. I needed one for fusing, I think. So let's get this stuff, and then we can go ahead and just duck that last part. This is probably faster than it's probably still faster than regular walking, but it's very tricky. That guy didn't even know what I was there. Oops. Oh no! I have to do it again. Alright, let's just switch to whoops, that was a waste of time. Alright, short sword. No, wasn't it the that's fine. I need a fast enough attack. This is the only part where it gets a little bit tricky. Ah, shoot. This one actually might be a little bit tricky because I might just have to do the actual touchscreen for this one. Oh yeah, actually, I forgot I don't like that weapon. Let's see, maybe the knife. Probably the knife. Or you know what, the one soul that's like the spear. Just got my ice pick on me. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the one soul that's like the spear probably would have been very nice for that. There we go. That's certainly not how it's supposed to go, but like in this little version of the game, that's how it works a bit better. I think a bit to get there, but here's the next area. Luckily, I think anytime we beat a boss, Hammer's kind enough to give us a map of the next area. Here's the Garden of Madness. I remember this song, kind of funky. That guy just leaning. What's up with that dude? Oh shoot! Yeah, I think he's so cool. Yeah, so crazy. This party's getting crazy. Let's see. I feel like I missed something. Ironically, I don't think there's actually a ton of like those hidden walls that you would normally expect from Castlevania in this game. I think you're actually just having to deal with normal exploration. Although there are some hidden walls. Obviously, I found like that hidden room for like $2,000 or something. Une at a. Oh, what is this? 18 per use, so it's pretty. Oh, it's like a little trap and it explodes. Be okay. A lot of them are just very like situational and whatnot. You gotta get a feel for them. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, Ume. Oh, that's actually quite fast. Like a hit rate. I thought it was just gonna be like one hit. Let's go left. Yeah, actually this is great for this guy. Yeah, it's pretty good. 73, we'll start taking no more damage. I could put on an accessory for more, how do you say it? Oh, that's a crazy magic skill. More defense to the rare ring, but I like the rare ring. It'll probably help us in the long run. Even if we don't use that, we can get drops or whatnot to sell. Here's a teleporter thing. Yeah, well, I won't teleport yet. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's keep a lookout for those souls that we want to weapon craft with. I'm gonna hit some walls as well, just in case. Who knows? Maybe I'll discover some secret that nobody in the world has ever discovered. You never know. They discovered like I think like just today some random guy sort of like discovered that there's a multiplayer in. That was a very funny time to blow up on that guy. What was I saying? Like someone like I think just today just figured out there's multiplayer in Super Punch Out. Apparently there's a stage select against all the fighters, and there's actually a way to control the boss, so like the enemy boxer with a second controller, so you can play multiplayer, and the second person just like whatever boxer in the game you want, you know? That's kind of crazy. I did not realize that was a... I don't think anyone realized that was a thing. And it works in like all the versions of the game. You can do it on like Switch or whatnot. And what area was this called again? Where am I? I forget. I think it's the library. Something library. There's always a library. Castlevania assumes many forms. Also, we still want to get money though. So does it loop back around? Oh yeah, this is where I couldn't go before. Yeah, this is where Julius made his big hop. Oh my god. Donkey. Still can't make it up there, wherever that is. And by the way, with the like the Ume or like the news things or whatever that refer to whatever creatures there are, I kind of, oh, you can just drop down here, right? You just drop through this. I guess not. Whatever, but that's open now. That's better good than bad. Understand? Oh, yeah. I'll make sure it's I probably want it to be that. I probably want it to be open. I'll it blocks off that part. Wow. I'm kind of bad at paying attention. I kind of know how to get some of the souls, like the secret souls that you read about in the news, but not all of them either. They usually require other different souls to get. So we have a few different ways to explore this new area. Go up here, unless I can't. I can maybe I could damage boost. You know, can I damage boost this? No, I don't think so. Maybe if I were to be very patient there. That feels like a damage boost opportunity. I think that's like a big thing in the specifically the night speedrun. You do like a big damage boost. To like clip into a tile or something like that. Castlevania speedruns are a joy. I mean, speedruns of most games are a joy as well, but Castlevania in particular is quite nice. Let's do a little bit of platforming in our platform again. Contrary to popular opinion, we actually have the platform. Let's see, let's take a look here. Oh man, really? That's like that guy all that was playing the guy on Super Mario Bros. Go here. Oh man, this is the guy that gave me a ton of trouble in Aria of Sorrow. Even though he's really not that bad of an enemy. Let's go to the right. I gotta kill that guy again anyway. I get to kill that guy again. This area is pretty cool. Yeah, and you see, if you get very comfy with a dash cancel, you can make yourself very safe. Combining attacks with short hops into dash cancel is a very nice trio of attacks. Trio of actions to do: jump, attack, dash. Oh my god, harvest time. Very good. Oh man, I gotta watch my health. Oh shit. I couldn't tell which one was mine. And that guy was walking. Oh no, that guy wasn't even dead. That guy was walking around without his head. Oh no, bad guy. Shoot. If I get hit again, that guy was gonna kill me. How much does that heal? Quite a bit. There's no shame in using healing items. Also, I noticed that guy didn't like, yeah, that guy had pretty good rarity, I guess. Ooh, actually though, is it time? Is it time for that ability? Hold on. Oops, how did I get back here? What happened? Oh, I go here, alright. Oh man, that guy again? Guile? Guile, Donkey Kong guy? I think here's just a soul lying around. Looks like they're just lying around. Oh shoot. Yeah, doppelganger. Switch souls and equipment using the X. 2 sets of equipment may be set using the menus equipment. So now we have the ability to weapon swap on the fly. So we have A, and then we have B. So now we have we can even change our equipment. We probably just want the same stuff, but now we can actually have different options. So we can do a little weapon swapping, a little bit of Devil May Cry influence. So instead of the slime, we can have like we have the Une, we have the slime. This makes a lot more sense when you have different like weapons and whatnot. But we can switch between our spear and like our falchion on the fly now. And of course, this is something you can do like. Of course, this is actually something you can like. I don't like that bad. I'll take that. This is something you can switch your equipment at any time, but having like having it be on the fly like this, it's just really nice. It's a big problem I kind of had in Aria of Sorrow, where like a lot of stuff is just like very cool, lots of cool souls, but like you have to menu all the time. You can only use one at a time. Now you can actually have not only different souls but different weapons as well, which is quite nice. So if I want a different range, at a moment's notice, I can just switch, which is quite cool. It's kind of like a DMC weapon swapping, which is quite nice. Because we're just gonna make our merry way through this very happy place. Castlevania is the happiest place on earth, as we know. Because we have seen 15.4% of it. I forget how much it goes. I think it just goes to 100. I don't think it goes to like 200 or something. But what is it? What is it like a Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Where like it goes to like 213% or something weird like that. So some weird like specific percent. And then Maria thinks you're like such a cool guy if you like see the entire map or something like that. Oh, this guy might actually be oops, I might do that. I think he's dead. Oh no, he turns around. He's a very good dude. There, just put down. So what can we do here? Let's keep taking a look. Ooh, I love free weapons. I was kind of paranoid because of the mimic from before. The florets, what is that? A small sword, yeah. I think I'll have a floret, and then I'll have a. Yeah, floret and partisan is probably good. Although I think I kind of prefer. I'll rock this for now. Although I kind of like the claymore we had or whatnot. So let's keep taking a look. Oh shoot! Yeah, see, I can't hit these guys. Yeah. Hold on. Thank you for the option, but I think I'm actually gonna keep the claymore or whatnot, so the falchion. Yeah, all you have to do is just dodge cancel that one. Oh shoot! How about I pay attention? Let's try this. Fried meat dumpling. Let's take that. And I kind of want to hold on to that meat strip. By the way, if you use the spoiled milk, you just you drop like one health or something. It's not very good. There's a soul you can actually get to make that good in a very funny way, but I don't have that right now. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the right, yeah, the upper right corner. Maybe I can do something new. Save to find like a save point. Although I didn't save too long ago, so we're not gonna pay that. We're not gonna struggle that bad. I'll say you can't cancel like a weapon and lag by switching weapon sets like mid hit. In case you were trying to do this like some cheeky. Oh my god! I just have to take very slow, like falling knockback there. Let's see, let's go this way. Oh shit. Yeah, dash is always like a very good thing. Not in every Castlevania, of course, but in like the Igavania is a very good thing to have. Of course, different characters have different. Oh shoot! Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and use this meat strip. And I think I gotta mash buttons to get out of there. Ah shit! He pushed me off. Oh shit. Come on, one more hit. I gotta be real careful here. I almost feel like I should. I hope that's a save point, that singular room. I'll use a potion, yeah. Yeah, I'll use one. Man, yeah, I just gotta stop taking these free hits. I play this kind of clumsily. More clumsily than I really expect, but it's a warm-up episode. There ain't no problem with that. See, let's keep moving though. Can I hit that guy? Well, yeah, I have the slime on that set. Oh, weapon sets will actually like despawn, like the different things you have active. That makes sense, I guess. There we go. Very cool environments, by the way. Oh, that thing? Oh shoot! Oh man, he's playing football with his head on me. What the heck? That was very rude of him. What is this? Another area? Is that another area? Take a look. The Dark Chapel. I think this area is pretty tough, actually. Good though, we one-shot those guys. I need some food drops. Where's that healing room? And now we're getting a little bit open-ended. Of course, this wasn't on the map before, so it might be a bad place to be. I kind of want your soul though. Oh man, come on. Your soul would be so great to have. Oh well. I think that's like the teacher witch or whatever, or just the witch. Oh man, we out here at church. We really out here at church. Oh no. Marissa Toho? Oh shoot. Or whatever her name is. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, she also just turned into a cat. I'm not sure if that means like she's just like escaping, that's her way of escaping, or if like or if we just defeating her just turned her into a cat. It could be either one. Very serious. Where are these guys? Ghouls actually they actually have a pretty good rare drop rate because like you fight so many of them that the game expects you to be able to like get their soul pretty easily. Oh man. I remember the room like this in Aria of Sorrow. This was actually kind of an annoying room, even though it really shouldn't be. Oh shoot! It's a biblically accurate angel. Oh my god! I might not be meant to be here. Keep moving a little bit. Weapon swap here. Soul. Nope. Try to bounce a little bit here. Oops, I need a different one. Luckily these guys just die very quickly. What are these guys? Ghost Dancer, alright. There we go. Potion, that's gonna be helpful. Really, no secret thing here. Alright. Alright, you do you, Castlevania. Dawn of Sorrow. Small, slow descent is probably good. Ooh, coffee. Oh, tea. It's tea. Let's go. It's tea time. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Ooh, put myself in a really bad spot. Sip slowly and relax. Let's see. 80 health. I'm actually gonna do the spin double. Oh man, okay, that's not very good, alright. Shoot, I'm gonna have to use another potion. Use it or lose it, you know? Anyway, they're so cheap, you know, so that's the purpose of them. I'm here fighting for my life, what the hell? Alright, another potion. Well, that's it. I think these guys are probably good experience. What level am I? Level 14. I don't know what level we're gonna be when we beat the game, by the way. I usually don't pay attention that much to the level. Level usually isn't that important. Oops. What is my it's Une and Spin Devil? Give me flying armor. There we go. Got him in his tracks there. I really want to drop on that guy. You know who we need to run to? We need to run to Penelope, like the Kung Fu maid or whatever. This guy looks like a Ninja Turtles character. Rocksteady and Bebop adjacent. Actually, yeah, flying armor might not be that bad on that. We're gonna get experience, but we gotta touch a save room pretty soon, otherwise we're just gonna not get anything here. This feels like a slightly higher level area than I'm supposed to be in, but it's alright. I think that's gonna be a save room. Usually if it's like this. No, it's not. Who's that guy? We actually got the. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit me. 2,000 bucks for our trouble? I can't heal though, so once I'm dead, that's it. Oh shoot. Oh man, I'm not fighting that guy. I'm not fighting that guy. Oh man, please be a safe room. I don't even know what I'm looking at there. I don't think you can go in here. That's not like a thing. You just do a cool pose or whatever. Oh no. I might have taken a wrong turn somewhere. This is not my neighborhood. Hold on. Safe room? Say, oh no, oh, hell no. Very funny joke. Hold up. Really? I don't hit that guy? Alright. Alright. I don't like the look of that guy. He looks like an enemy spray. Shit, you gotta be careful how I actually can't make it through here, right? So this is for later though. Shoot, oh man. I thought I wouldn't make it. One of these has to be a save room. Oh no. One of these has to be a save room. Really? Oh no. Where did I end up? Oh no. It won't be that. That guy dies in 2 hits. It's not that bad. Oof. Gotta be careful here. Oh no, save room? Can I save room please? Oh no. I look cool in the mirror though. I did all that for a red scarf. It might be, yeah, I think it's better to actually switch something that really increases my equipment. I mean my defense. A red scarf has an air of melancholy. There we go. I'm gonna put that on I'll also put that on that one as well. What's the pendant? A plain pendant. Alright. So let me get us some water. There we go. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be playing too recklessly. Let's just leave. Although I gotta deal with this guy again. So, like hit him with this. There we go. Too bad. Let's get rid of that. As long as we pay attention, it's not gonna be too bad. Oh shoot! Actually, I don't want to risk that now. I was fooling around with attack animations. There we go. Can't go to the left. I just have to backtrack. I like the sound of that. Those guys spew fire, right? Can't go here. There we go. I'm not even gonna try finding that thing. I don't know what that thing is. Try. The only option is try to go to the right in that far right room on the map. Luckily, we can take a time here. Let's just climb slowly, yeah, so let's go to the right. I'm actually gonna reset this room. I didn't like the energy. Shit, it might be better just to... Yeah, it might be better just to take that. Shoot. I don't think we try it. Oh shit. There we go, alright. I have to play that careful. Fly armor is nice just to slow your descent a little bit and like help you like think your moves a little bit more. Shoot, I think this might be the end of Soma Cruz though. Not too tough, but yeah. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. He's dead, he's dead! Oh shoot. Those guys don't do that much damage, but every hit counts at this point. Ooh, shit. What do I want to do? I don't have any healing items is the problem. 100 MP. You know what? My best bet is just to... Yeah, oh wait, there's a teleport. Let's go. I love it. Oh, I still gotta live. I still gotta live though. Oops. I gotta be careful. I gotta not die as I make it back to the save room, to that and whatnot. I'm actually gonna legitimately be very careful. So there's a few enemies right here, but they're not that bad. You know, people have died to that desk in the past, trying to get back to that save room. You know. Alright, here we go. Alright, nice. Not stress about that anymore. We can also... Is it time? Is it time to get the gun? I'm tempted just to sell equipment just to get the gun, you know, but... that might be a bit too presumptuous, but maybe I can sell like the scarf? That would be so funny though to get the gun, you know? Hey, welcome, I got new stuff. Let's see what he got. Potions will not be a bad thing either. No, not too many, but I need a few, you know. For navigation. Handgun is 12k. Tomahawk, a battle axe designed for throwing. Let's see. We actually have better armor now, too. Yeah, we have some better armor as well. We probably want the armor. I'm not gonna lie, the armor is probably the best thing. Yeah. It'll make my life easier. Yeah, I'll get the armor. Oops. I'll exit out, and then I'll get the armor. That's what I meant to say. Let's get the, yeah, this is just the best one. It's possible we might find that in the castle itself, but I haven't found it so far, so I'm gonna do this. And I need to do this on this as well. See, there we go. Oops. Let me sell you some stuff. I'm not selling you the spoiled mode. He doesn't even, he takes it from me. But he doesn't really appreciate it. See, if it's really cheap, I probably shouldn't like sell anything. I think you're fine with selling like your old clothes. So I'm gonna sell that, sell that. That's the thing I have equipped, so should sell that. I'm never gonna have that on. Doesn't sell for that much. Okay, yeah, I can't get the gun yet. Not really in a realm of possibility. I'll get some potions instead. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, I should have got a high potion. Whatever. Oh, well, it would have just been more at a time. But you can... I wonder what the point of the super potion is. I mean, the high potion, because you just get 2 of these and you can just use them instantly. It's not like Symphony of the Night where you have to equip it to your hand and then use it, you know? I wonder what the point is, but probably just to save time. Whatever, we're not doing that great, but we're not doing that bad either. We're not doing that bad. So we'll keep on moving. Back to that teleport room. I thought the resolution was gonna be a lot worse, honestly, for DS. I thought it was gonna look really bad, like blown up. And I mean, it's a low-res game, but it doesn't look that bad blown up, which is good. That was my big worry, but I don't have to worry about that now. Don't worry. Okay, yeah, I think a big part of it is like the sprite work holds up really well in all the games. 60 bucks just from breaking a few light bulbs. Kind of like real life. Alright, let's teleport back. Let's go back to that earlier room. I don't want to go back to that tough room. Yeah, I don't want to go back to Dark Chapel. Let's go to Garden of Madness. I could do Dark Chapel, but might as well keep it a bit in order. It feels like this is more natural to do at the moment. Let's see, let's head down, yeah. Let's plant this at, oh, at his feet, yeah, eat that, man. Yeah, I was down on that one, but no, that one works pretty well. no issues with that one. Oh yeah, those guys. I think they have a good ability. What are they called? Mandragoras? I think they have a good ability. They just like kill themselves like really easily, really quickly. Water here, alright. So we can't progress that way. I could take the teleport, but I think there's a few things I didn't explore here, so... Oh, I didn't cancel. I should have canceled. Ooh, I don't like the looks of this. You know, I'll go touch the warp room. You know, I'll fight this guy again, but... I'll go touch the save room, just because, I did a lot more damage than I wanted to. I would consider myself pretty decent at Castlevania, but I've been playing a lot more clumsily than I anticipated. I don't know why. It is what it is. It's a genuine experience. At least this way y'all can tell it's a genuine. Oops. Aw, oh, man, really? I might as well heal. I'll be mad about it though. There we go. A little bit of that action. There we go. There we go. That level up be going up over there. Oh shit. Shit. Oh man, I shouldn't have reset him. Get back. Get back. It's like Dante Helmbreaker. Get back. Make our way like this way. Alright, here we go. The exploration aspect is intoxicating. Keep going. Now we'll go into this like bottom right corner. There's the breastplate. Oh man, well that's worse, right? Yeah, that's worse. So we could just. Well, I could also pick that up and use that to get me through. Man, whatever. What is that? An unholy creation. Oh, Mollusk, of course I get him. Yeah, wow. Yeah, the super ugly thing, I'm like, yeah, of course I get that one first. You know? I'm actually tempted to, It's a little silly, but I feel like getting that guy in the first try is probably a little bit rare, so I'm actually gonna lock in that save, you know? Let's practice using him while we're here. Let's see, Summon a Mollusk. What does that do? Huh? Oh, he travels along the platform. Ah, so if he's too small, he probably can't show up. What about that? I think he can show up that angle. That's not that bad. It's like attack cats in the first game. Yeah, it's like the attack cats. Just a one singular big attack cat, I guess. That's not that bad. We're lacking for options right now, so that's not bad. We might use that. Also, I should be using my supers as well. I'm not using supers. It's because you need to be grounded. Having the air mobility is really nice. Also, I imagine supers aren't that great. You probably want to do abilities in favor of supers later on, I would imagine. I just push him back. He flies back. Oh, look at that guy. Now we're doing pretty well. Now we're doing pretty decent against that guy. No hits. I'm gonna pull my Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, no damage, but only against that one guy, and in that one instance, it'll be a 5-second video. It's gonna be the hardest 5-second video of all time, though. Let's see, let's go here because this looks like it is the boss room, and I got a magic seal earlier, so oh man, did he poison me? Shoot! Oh man! Like I had rarity too, probably don't need to do that. I'm poisoned, but oh, that just dropped your stats a lot, right? That's what it is? Oh yeah. It'll go away eventually, I think. Oh, I actually don't have the correct magic seal. Oh wait, I didn't pick up the magic seal, did I? Oh no, I did. So this is just the incorrect magic seal. Okay. Alright, so it's not magic seal too? Okay. Let me take a look at the map now. We probably want to go. Can we go in that upper left corner? I probably didn't advance there because I can't reach it. Okay, let's go back in that direction, I guess. A little bit of exploration for the day. Burn some calories walking. We'll just move on. Why couldn't I progress this way? I wish there was like a little function where you could like maybe like right on the map, kind of like Wind Waker. Maybe you can actually. Hold on. Can you do anything like that? Nope. Ah, so I can't reach here just because I can't jump higher. I want to at least get those. They drop money. I'll take it. Let's see. So I can't do that. What about it might be time for Dark Chapel then, yeah. I'll walk it there, yeah, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, well, he didn't miss me. And I didn't miss him. See you. There we go. And of course, there's everything just recognizing attack patterns. Oops. I think it's a lot easier once you recognize the threat and how to deal with it and whatnot. Of course, dash camp's probably the best thing ever. You don't even need to be one of those like fancy like guys that do move around just by dashing backwards everywhere to have fun with it. Oh shoot! You can have a very easy fun just doing like a simple backdashes. He's gonna turn around. This is kind of a bad scenario. But that was just annoying. That was annoying to deal with. But can I drop down below? Okay, I can't just walk forward. You're gonna get that nice 12 damage every time. Let's see, can I go this way? Get back! Yeah, there we go. So, okay, I can't get there either. Right. So now we know there's a boss thing there. Oh, oops. Barely made it in time. So I can drop down below through here. Goofy enemy. Alright, and now we got some here. This is probably the intended progress. I think we'll keep going for a little. Whoa, what is this 0-0? Did I feel lucky? 3, 5. What? Did it take damage? Come on, let's go. I feel lucky today. That's something. I got 1. Come on. Come on, I feel good. I feel lucky today. I'm a lucky kind of guy. 777, come on. Let's go. I probably need a soul for this one. Alright, I can't progress there, I don't think. Maybe I can. No, I doubt the solution is to just get lucky. I doubt it. Let's see, still got quite a few ways to explore. This thing kinda sucks, it doesn't spawn all the time. Is it? What's 697? Oh, I thought that would refer to like my money or my. Oh, is it the amount of money I have? Hold on. Seven. Okay, it's the amount of money I have. Okay. So that's what it is. It's the last 3 digits of my money. Ah, I got you. 798. So. 799. I'm kind of doing you. I guess they specifically drop you. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to reset my money like, somewhere, but okay. There's something there. Oh, I need to kill an intuits. Interesting. Well, it shouldn't be that hard to reset my money in that manner. I can't make it up there, can I? No, oh, there's a gun there! Oh, I need the gun! No, I could probably make it up there. I could probably make it. Let's see, I'm begging and pleading to make it up there. need the gun so badly, y'all don't even know. It'll be a good option. Yeah, I just can't make it up there. I need to get there from above. And I can't seem to get there unless I can go like in that upper left corner and like go above. And oh yeah, I can't get up there. Yeah. That upper left corner with like the half filled in square from the bottom up. He's like that's the part of the map where like there's just a platform with a bird, and I can't get up there yet. I don't see another route to get up there, so I just have to abandon that for now. But there's a gun, there's a free gun there. For later on. Alright, so I guess I have to do chapel. I get to do chapel. I get to do chapel. Need a soul. All I really need is a little bit more weapon variety and I'll be set probably. Oh, here's the save room, alright. This guy very unlucky, explored the wrong way. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, let's try venture number 2 into the dark chapel. I think we'll keep going for about a half hour more. Let's see. I really want, what's her name? Witch? Yeah, I really want Witch. And I want her soul too. JK. Oh, that should tell you the items they dropped too. I didn't even realize that. They dropped pendant and something. Probably like probably like rotten meat or something, you know? I remember items like that. They're the guys that dropped the tea. They have the tea. I couldn't go this way because, oh well, I just didn't want to deal with that guy, but I can go this way. The great armor. Yeah, these guys actually block, which is good. I mean, good for them, bad for us. Okay, we can do this. Oh, not that bad. Summon great armor is a familiar. Ooh. How does that look? Light. Oh, he's a stand. He's a, what's his name? It's a, he's Polnar stand now. Hey, that's not bad at all. Hey, I got pretty lucky on that one. That's pretty badass. Even pokes at the... Oh, it's every time I attack. Awesome. He's Silver Chariot. Because I think the first game had like, what, Star Platinum? It basically had a soul that was basically a Star Platinum stand. I think Star Platinum's like in this game as well. There's also something else that may or may not be a Joker. Hey! I hate to get that Toho Witch soul. There we go. This guy's badass. I feel like he probably says like a... He probably says like Silver Chariot line, honestly. Ooh, yes. Wow, that was gonna crush me. Can I get this by any chance? I don't think so. Even if I could, it'd be way easier to double. I'll just stun a little bit. No! The laggy animation. Oops. I should probably put on a... falling armor. Oops. Oh yeah, let's have a falling armor in my B set. Flying armor, not falling armor. There we go. Keeping him alive is probably not bad, so I don't like deal with. So I don't have to like deal with him as he respawns. That's always the fun thing about Castlevania is that like you grow attached to like certain grotesque things and whatnot. You know, sometimes they're cute things like the fairy from Tipping the Night, but sometimes you're like the weird or bizarre things like this guy, and you're like, yeah, that's my homeboy. that's my ride or die guy. You know, that's my wingmate. All right, another save point. So really, but in case your Nintendo DS loses power, how convenient. How thoughtful of a Konami. Konami known for being so thoughtful. Oh, that's a tombstone. Pretty straightforward enemy description, I guess. They do not lie. They do not lie. Good. Take out this guy. There. Oh shit! He just saw him boom on me. There we go. We're kind of running through like some areas that are very inspired by it. Like previous Castlevania. I think this is literally just like an Aria of Sorrow thing. Oh man, little devils. So the DMC developers. Anti-Venom, there we go. I already have one of those though. Should be afraid to use them. No point of having them if I don't use them. I can't do anything there. So I can't do anything there. I'm too small to fit through there. I'm too big to fit through there, I mean. Okay, wait, this guy. Yeah, there we go. He doesn't really drain that much MP. How a lot of the stuff is balanced is based on MP. So it's like if it doesn't drain that much MP, it's fine. Not that great. But if it drains a lot, then it's you gotta be very considerate of your MP. But since I break so many torches along the way, I also regen a lot of MP with that guy. That guy's probably not that great, but I like him so far. Let's see, can I open this one? Oh, yes I can. Can I draw that? Oh, I'll make sure to remember that. I'll make sure to remember that so well. Alright, let's get to work. Here's a Dimitri again. Oh, he got messed up. Oh, but he took that guy's soul. Or he took their ability. Oh, excuse me for that rather uncouth scene. One of the Dark Lord candidates. Dmitry Blinov. You're fighting a demon. That mean you're forsaken Celia? You've drawn the wrong conclusion. This is merely a ritual to gain power. Ritual? You witnessed it, yes. Unless you are as dim as Dario, you should have discerned my ability. So that's what it is. The ability to copy magic attacks. How observant are you? Now, since there's no one else to disrupt us, hold it. I don't have any reason to fight you. Do you have any reason for going along with Celia's scheme? None whatsoever. Well then. However, I have this power. I wish to know the meaning of it, its significance. Is that not a natural desire? And for that, you want to become the Dark Lord? Is that so wrong? Refining my power will finally provide me with answers. Yeah, just like me. Let us begin. But Dimitri is a pretty unique boss fight piece. He actually steals the abilities you use. So I think he's actually gonna get a little guy like with us. So we actually there's a few ways to do this. A pretty common way is that if he just steals whatever you have, you can just force him to use like some random thing that you don't really care about. Though I gave him that. That's gonna prove to be my undoing. Also, he does backdash. I can't kill those zombies because they're technically not an enemy, they're like an attack. Ooh. I was gonna give him just zombies, I didn't realize I would give him that thing too. Can I give him... Is there any chance I can give him like a... Can I give him like this crappy ghost? Is that how that works? No, that's not an attack. Oh shoot. I hate to try to say that. And luckily the stand doesn't like doesn't actually damage me, just the actual guy. I need the bat on. Oh, I get more bat. Oh, I think that's actually a thing. That's like as you get more abilities, more copies of souls, you get more like upgrades to them. I think that's a thing in this game. Okay, so I kind of gave him like a kind of a varied kit. So this is kind of annoying. Luckily, you can't steal your weapon, so it looks like a spear. A bit more range will be the wave here. Oops. I'm actually gonna switch now to flying armor. Ah, yeah. That's annoying, but it's only 14 damage. So yeah, this fight can look very different depending on what you do. He actually doesn't have that many attacks. I think he has like a slide, maybe. And that's it. He just ha 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 ha. Oh shit. The zombies aren't that bad to deal with. They're just ha 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 ha. That's how I laugh in real life too. Ha 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 ha. He does like that Mandark laugh. If I get in on him, I want to do that. Now I got him in the corner. There we go. It's just like a fighting game. Shoot, really? That 29? Oh man. I wasn't paying attention. No. Dang. I wasn't expecting to die to that guy. That guy's not that hard. That guy's really not that hard of a boss. Oh well. I didn't realize you could give him the I didn't realize you could even give him like a guardian soul though. I completely forgot you could do that. I thought it was just like the attack souls. Let me do this. Zombie, and I'll just give him zombie. That's it. I could give him slime. Oh, I'll switch to slime. Yeah. Flying armor. Let me take off that guy. Great armor. Put flying armor, just so I don't give him that. Yeah, I completely forgot you can give him like that thing. Guardian soul. Should be good this second time round. Get moving. Luckily you can skip cutscenes in this game, which is nice. Yeah, dealing with this. Oh shoot! Dealing with the zombies is way easier. And I don't have to deal with that either, so now this is way easier. He has the backdash of course. Oh shoot. Really? I have to use an item on Dimitri? He's not that hard of a boss. He's a fun boss because like, yeah, you can manipulate him so much. But really, he's not that hard. You can also like give him bones, you can probably give him a slime and it'll be a little bit annoying, but it won't be that bad. Maybe spear. I just can't do my usual attack cancel here. But luckily they spawn so slowly, they move so slowly that I can't hit them in between zombie crowds. I want to play a little bit safe, but that was work good. And I can't believe I had to use an item on Dimitri. At least it doesn't rank you like DMC or Bayonetta, you know? Oops. 29 per hit. Okay, we got a good little system going on here. Shit. Ooh, whoops. Messed up there. Got a little clumsy. Ah, shit. Stay. I was gonna eat that hit. Shit. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take damage here. Oh no, I had time. Man, I would just take every fight though. Alright, well, I used to like, what, 3 Pokemon? Well, we got Dimitri. A pretty clumsy fight. Like I gotta flex a little bit more. What's going on? Anyways, it's over. Came up short, it seems. I won't take your life. Just give up. You dare pity me? Soon, yes, you shall be the one that will be pitied upon. He's dead. What? Dead? That can't be. I didn't touch him. Yeah. Hey, I don't want that. I don't want that. Ugh. What was that? I gained dominance over a human soul? No, I gained no power. But what was that light? Well, we didn't actually mean to kill him, but he just died on his own. Now he's dead. We got something from him. And that's the end of Dimitri. I guess. Well, whatever. Can't get that ring no matter how good of a flying armor jump I do. Oops, we can do another fight? I actually didn't realize I would do another fight. Hold on, we'll back up and we'll actually heal up. What part am I in? Wait, I don't remember fighting this guy. Ugh. Where am I? Ugh. Playing this one really clumsy, I don't know why. don't want to just be an oaf and just like tank everything, you know? Bumbling around taking everything, but struggling a little bit for some reason. Maybe not quite as warmed up as I expected to be, but it is what it is. Let's try it. I hate that phrase, but for video games, I think it's fine. It is what it is. I probably don't want zombie again. Get rid of zombie. Let's do Slime on B is good. Probably want skeleton wouldn't be bad. Let's do Une with the armor knight. No, with the gray armor. Yeah. I don't know how I kill him that quickly. Maybe he just doesn't have that much health. Whatever. Let's keep making our way up. Dimitri wasn't in that room anymore. Dead Dimitri. I hate getting here, but I'll be. And we saved. Now here's, I think, another boss. Yeah, another boss. Back to back. This guy is Malphus. I don't remember him being that bad. Take it back. Alright, we have to deal with that. How can we get past that? Okay, alright. Yeah, that's a work with. Okay, just gotta jump. Most of the time there's you just jump or you duck. Not when I just gotta duck below. Me and him are doing pretty well though. Man, I don't want to just take like every hit. I just want to take every fight. Alright, hold on. Well, I won't because I'll die. Oh well. Another game over. More game overs than I actually anticipated, to be honest. Which I don't mind. I don't think game overs are... I don't really have that same stigma that other people have. It's game overs. If you're game over, in my opinion, you're learning. So I don't really mind, but still game over a little bit more than I expected. Let's rework our stuff. And I'll resave this. Yeah, I kind of want Une. Well, I guess this guy Slime is. He's flying, so I can't hit him with that. I can't hit him with zombie. Skeleton, I guess. With great armor. On B, I'll have flying armor just in case I want it with Slime. Yeah, that one doesn't do that much damage. It'd be okay enough. Rumbling. There we go. Yeah, watch out for literally one enemy. Seems like you'd fight a lot of enemies on the way. Just the one guy. Oh, he died in 3 hits. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I was struggling that much last time. Oops. I want the flex. I tried to flex and it don't look that great, but it's still pretty fun. Okay. Yeah, teach me the seal backwards, yeah. Oops, let's put on our buddy here. Oh man, he's gonna start with that? Alright. I think we're below. Then he does that. It's not that hard. Avoid. There we go. Okay, we're learning ding. Oh man. Man, oh shoot. What am I gonna do there? Oh, that was just like a DP. Not sure what solution is there yet. The solution here is jump. Oh yeah, I'll use a few potions. If I don't get it here, I'll just be learning the fight. Put him on. This is murder of crows here. I'm also kind of messing up my my dash cancels here. There we go. Oh man. I wonder if I would have dodged. I did not mess up my dash cancel. Which you can also just like mash the button when you land. I think you don't have to like time it or nothing. Timer just helps you get. Okay, there's my guy. He's gone. Shit. Ooh yeah. If I jump too early, it just chases me in the air. Ah damn yeah. Overextended there. I like that we're at a good, nice like sort of even level stat-wise though. I'm sure this won't actually be that big of a problem, but I kind of don't like the thing in Castlevania games where like you can get like very over level and make the bosses like really like easy. It looks like we're not gonna have that problem. I actually don't think that's too much of a problem most of the games, but sometimes it is, and it gets a little annoying to me personally. If you either way, I feel like once you get good, you should try to like not care about your health because like you should be avoiding the fights and the fight in general, you know. There's that seal, guys. Don't forget it. What do you do? Oh, that's actually not just an animation. It's not an attack. Do I have to just anticipate and roll like underneath them? If I go underneath them, I don't have to worry about that. I guess I want to. Okay, I just want to be underneath because if I'm underneath, the worst attack I'll do is that, and I just run away. Okay, I get it. Yep. Ah, yeah. Gotta not overextend though. I don't want to dash there because I was worried. Oh man, I thought that'd be a good time to dodge. No. Okay, not too bad. I have potions if I really need it. Oh shit. I dashed into it. Ah man, I was gonna pause, but paused too late. Okay, I got it now though. Yeah. I don't really talk about it too often, but a big element that I always strive for when I play games is like to show the act of someone who is kind of okay at games, playing through them. You know, because I think that's kind of a motivating thing. I don't want to say I suck at the games, because I really don't. But like, something that always kind of annoys me is like when people get very discouraged about games in general. Play the game. I'll be fine. I got a biker jacket. Hold on. Something that's kind of discouraging to see people like get discouraged by games and like their difficulty or whatnot. And I feel like that's kind of something I strive for. Is that like I kind of will just I think one of the big I think I'll go for this instead. Although I'm gonna heal and have less defense. One of the big things I try to go for is to show off that games are fun to play and they are easy to learn when they are fun to play. That's basically it. Like if you enjoy the games you're playing, you will put in the time to learn them and become good at them because you naturally like them. So I always really like these playthroughs just as a kind of a testament to being able to kick some ass at games just because they're fun, you know? You natively learn them as you progress, and I kind of like having that documentation in video formats. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of rambling about a random thing, but like, that's something I'm kind of passionate about. Is being able to show off that games are just simply fun, and when you play them and have fun with them, you will learn them and you will get better at them, you know? You don't need to be a speedrunner or a master guy who's got like 5,000 hours to master the game. So you just gotta fucking play the game, you know? That's all you gotta do, you gotta play the game. The best way to avoid that attack is to prevent him from doing it in the first place. When you go like this, it's kind of maybe it's easier to get attacks on him. He's probably gonna do that. They're probably like probably do some dash cancels there. Oh man, no, oh, yes. Go. Really messed up my punish there. And yeah, there we go. Only took like 100 damage that time. Executed double jump from him. So of course, very useful. Very useful ability. Fortunately, you can't do like the Richter, like Rondo Blood backflip. Although I guess you can kind of achieve the same effect just by doing like a backdash and then that a little bit. So obviously a very useful traversal move. So many areas that we saw that we can actually access now because we have a double jump. Maybe like that thing. In combination with oh. We could probably get that. Hold on. Oh, you don't know? Just jump. And then do that. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now we got hoop earring. Probably a defense accessory. Earring in the shape of a hoop. No, it just increases intelligence. What if we decrease this? Yeah, let me do a rare rank for now. Kind of like that. Yeah, drop our defense, but we had so much. We're gonna be running through a little bit of low level area that we don't gotta worry about it too much. There we go. Well, there we go. And that's gonna open up so much. So, oh, he got that clock. I was gonna end stream, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and end by getting the clock. I'm gonna get the gun, because now we can probably get the gun, right? We have to end on the gun. We have to. We'll do a quick teleport. I'll focus on beelining it to the gun, which I think it would be about equal to go for the teleport room or just to go in when you're natively. So maybe I'll just yeah, maybe I'll just grab some goodies along the way, like this witch. Oh my! I think I found it. Yeah. Go. Of course, Castlevania staple that we really enjoyed that. Oh, she went the head. Yeah, I was trying to break these for like from healing, but they don't have healing. Now we can kind of buy those guys kind of easily. With 3 slashes combined for me and my friend, we get them, so not that badly. I didn't mean to go to the teleport room actually, but I guess we're going to the teleport room now. There we go. This has to be a breakable wall, right? Really? Not a breakable wall. What is this? I'll leave that for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream pretty soon, but we're gonna get the guns. We're at the one gun. He was there in the Garden of Madness. So we do a little bit of upwards traversal, we can get that gun. Which is gonna be quite nice. Hell yeah. Oh yes sir. Oh shit. I like how he like spawns in because he like loads in from like the middle of the room or something. We have to go there. I think we have to go around. Shoot, really? That guy's still gonna get me every time. I'm never gonna learn my lesson. A little bit of quicker upwards traversal as well. There we go. I guess if you kill it early, you kill like the 2 enemies associated with it. Oh, there's just 1 enemy, I'm pretty sure. Now we can do this. We get like this wing tunic or whatever. Ooh, Rakuda summon Thunderbolts. Ooh, 2 for 1. Let's try it. Ooh, that's a nice attack, yeah. Didn't seem like a lot of damage, but how much was it? Oh, because it rebounds between enemies. That's kind of cool. Not that much damage, but costs a lot of MP though. But I'll let it rock for now. Yeah, it's actually not that great, but yeah, there's a lot of enemies. I just want a quick attack, it's not that bad. I think I prefer having my guy with me. Kill these guys pretty easily though. I want to be careful. I'm about to die again. Use that. And I'm out of MP. How much money do I have? Oh, where is it? It's actually not that much. What the heck? I thought I'd have like way more. Hold on. Before I explore there, I'll have to go like way up and around to get this gun. All right. Oh, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. We gotta guess so we can start the stream with it. Let me get a better start. It's going too far forward now. How do I go from being able to? I feel like without getting hit to this. Actually, hold on. How do I get there? I thought all I had to do was drop down, but hold on. Well, I just found another boss. You know what? I'll do this boss, I guess. What is this? Oh, here's Dario. Here at last. You really stepped out of bounds, punk. Huh? Dimitri. I'm talking about Dimitri. I didn't mean to kill your friend. I didn't finish. Oh, what are you saying? I wanted to pummel that uppity jerk myself. Fair, I guess. Doesn't your friend's death mean anything to you? This is the thing about Soma for a guy, you know, like when we met like Graham in the first game, and like Soma was like, Graham is my friend, you know? You're just out here in Castlevania with me. and then like Graham like stabbed Yoko, and someone was like, no! Graham was our friend! Why would he do this? It's like someone, you just met that guy. Why are you calling him your friend, you know? Him? You gotta be joking. Now, let's get on with this already. Why do you want to become the Dark Lord anyway? Why? With its power. That's a lot of damage. Can you imagine how crazy it'll be with even more power? You're insane. You yap way too much. Come on, punk, I'll roast you to a cinder. Then we got sorry, I don't remember him being that bad, to be honest. Although he's got kind of a intense attack. Yeah, he's got this. Yeah, I kind of messed up. I locked myself in. He has like Dracula, like flame pillars. You just want to give yourself a little bit of room to work with. If there's got me like in this corner of the room, it's not bad. I can hit him with a. I get him with lightning. That's not one. Oh, that's gonna make my stand go away. Because that's one attack. It's not a very good attack. Ha 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 ha. Those guys should be laughing. Yeah, it's not that. Dude, I don't know why you're laughing. It's not that good of an attack. Oh, we got power wave. Oh shoot. Oops. Although I can't play it too safe because then I don't get my punish. I'll do a potion just so I can learn to fight a bit more, a bit longer. Because that would have been game. Yeah, power wave. Oh my god. Power gazer. I'm just an SNK character. Can we get him right here? What is he doing? But we have the double jump, so we can't really complain about it's being too hard to avoid. What? Oh, that, wow, we got him! We got him! We got him! Awesome. We used one potion, but not too bad. You can give up trying to become the Dark Lord. Punk like you, you're not walking away from this. Dario, enough. Celia, don't try to stop me. A man's got his pride. I know that, but I am not prepared to lose the last candidate. We'll pull back for now. I have another plan. Ugh. I underestimated you. But this game isn't over yet. I shall be waiting on the uppermost floor. Come if you dare. Our direct taunt by Celia with our Naga laugh. I gotta be careful. Oh no, I gotta be careful. Okay. What's my thing? Is that? Oh no. Okay, it's right there. It's right there. Oh man. He didn't drop like a little orb, right? So. Oh no, so I was worried about not being able to touch the heal point and just like save my game. Oh man, I gotta... No, I'm determined to get this gun. I'm gonna get this gun. Just give myself an easier time. So I'm gonna do this. Now we one-shot that guy. That's nice. Yeah, of course. Obviously, our stats keep progressing as we advance our level. I think pretty soon we'll see like Penelope again. It's very noticeable when you start like when your 2-shot enemies start becoming your 1-shot enemies, and your 3-shot enemies start becoming your 2-shot enemies, you know? There's another new area right there. Well, a double jump makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? Man, can I really get that? This is a new area. I guess I can't get the clock quite yet. I think I have to go all the way around through that right door. So I guess I'll just show off a little bit of a preview of the next place. Which is... Actually, no, is this familiar territory? I'm not quite sure. Because we didn't get like the little intro. Okay, I think I'll just retreat to the save room for now then. 3-hour stream, not too bad to start this game. I think this is gonna be like a 12-hour game, so I think it'll take like about 4 streams. Maybe not. We have 25%. Yeah, I guess about 4 streams. There is also an extra game mode in this game that I do want to see if I will show it off a little bit. There was Julius mode in the previous game. There is a very similar mode in this game that I want to show off because it's actually quite unique. It's basically another venture through the castle, just like this game, but there might be a surprise or 3 in that little venture if you choose to do that little game mode. So I might show it off. I might not, but I'll see. But for now, we're just gonna pose as I end my stream. This game is obviously pretty fun. I always have fun with Castlevanias, but Soma Cruz games are quite a hoot. I think the Soma mechanic is always very good. So I think I'm just gonna let Soma flex a little bit. With our we'll put our hand over our heart as we look up at our new friend, our silver cherry guy. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there for tonight. Thank y'all very much. Thank you to the podcast for pulling through. And thank you to any VOD watchers and lurkers. Always very much appreciated. I think I might do this on Wednesday, but I will see. I'm not sure on that yet. But I will do Tales of Eternia once again on Friday. And I hope everything was good. I know there were some audio issues at the beginning. I'll check out the audio balancing to make sure everything's good in the VOD, and that we will have that improved and we're fine by the next time. Otherwise, I really don't got nothing else to say because my MP's about to run out, and as we all know, you need MP to run the stream. So Silver Chariot's draining my MP. So before he drains my MP and the stream, I just want to thank you all very much. And we will see when we do more Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. But otherwise, thank you all very much. Peace out, and have a good night, and take care of yourself. Thank you very much.